Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Santa Boone First podcast on this wonderful Thursday evening. We're going to be talking Sixers, Flyers, Phillies. I'm lost. Hang out with us. This is another episode of the Santa Boone First podcast. All right, folks. Sorry for that jumbled intro. The professionals in this room threw me off.
But he had breaking news.
Breaking news.
Hold on, man. Breaking news. Can he say it again?
He could say it, but he's not going to be going to school anymore because I have to pull him out because I'm not going to have a job.
What was the breaking news?
It was a sign we saw.
On the way here.
Oh, all right.
Anyhow, this is another episode of the Santa Boone First podcast coming to you live from beautiful downtown Willow Grove from the fantastic Crack Bell Production Studios. This is your host, co-host, co-pilot,
Navigator.
fellow inmate, I'm losing it.
All right, can you guys just let's keep
Jim
going.
Marcus to my left, the elder statesman Deke Martin
What up?
to his left, the AP
What's up, man?
Smitty to his left, DJ
You.
to his left, Andrew Martin.
Sup?
Sup to his left, Brody.
Sup?
Is it cold in here, bro? You're all bundled up.
He's got a North Face jacket.
Behind the glass, we got Nate Money Moss keeping us alive on the air.
You.
You.
Hold on.
Introduce yourself,
So Smitty, did you get like a promotion or something?
No, I've always been AP.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
He didn't like my other nicknames for him.
Yeah, he's trying to call me ruthless.
That's what I heard.
I'm empathetic, Smitty.
I heard you're ruthless, Ryan Smitty.
Care about everybody and everything.
You notice how Jim gives himself that big, nice introduction?
Yeah, like
And to my left,
Yeah.
Deke Martin.
How do I give
Ryan
myself a
Smith.
big? I say
You said like 5
Well, I
Yeah,
did
you
the
called
inmate
yourself the co-pilot, the inmate, the leader.
I wanted to
the
feel like I
president,
was Vanguard.
the franchise.
the franchise sounds good. I
Yeah,
like
but
the
you're not the
process sounds
franchise.
even better.
You're not the process.
Climate change.
The climate change.
Bro, you keep up with the climate change. You need to be climbing on the back of the car to get home.
He's gonna be getting
Dude,
soaked.
yo, he's roasting
You'll
you.
be dodging raindrops on the way home.
Seriously. He's gonna be on
The
the windshield
climate
wiper,
changer. That's
sliding
what. Yeah,
back and forth.
that's a good one.
Thanks
That-
to our
No,
sponsors.
we'll tell you off air, Smitty, what that's all about.
That don't matter. Thanks to our sponsors, InsurePhilly.com, the MPM agency for all your insurance needs. Give Matt Maloney a call, InsurePhilly.com. We got you covered. Pops, McCann's, fine whiskeys, a variety of whiskeys and bourbons now. If you need any whiskey, give Jason Fogg on Facebook. He'll deliver it right to your door for all his fine whiskeys, including the newly launched Bootlegger's Daughter and Mamma Mia's Pizza. Tonight we tested out another Santa Pie. DJ, you had some rave reviews.
I think that was the best one.
You enjoyed
It
it?
was it was
was
better
good.
than the bacon one that we.
It was
did
all right.
earlier. Shut up.
Upside down pie,
I think that was the best. I really like that one.
roasted red peppers, spinach, crispy chicken.
I got one coming
It's
next
pretty
week,
good. We're gonna do the Smitty. All right, we'll do the Smitty.
and it's
Can I
not
get-
plain or
That'll be
Can
pepperoni.
I
the
get, can I
AP.
get PB&J on top of the pizza?
I don't-
Do you make pizza with goldfish?
I don't like.
Can you cut the crust off though?
Yeah,
No
bro,
crust.
I don't like. I don't even like peanut butter and jelly. That was new.
You guys have any
Yeah, but you
flaw?
can't get any plainer than that unless you go
Just
peanut
jelly.
butter.
The
You
pizza,
guys got nuggets and
I
fries.
bet you the one that's coming next week, you guys are gonna like.
All right.
I mean,
We're gonna have heart
And it-
attacks.
you might have a heart attack during the show.
Listen, if you
I-
can't handle it, I don't know what to tell you.
You all right over there? It's
Mhm.
like climate change getting out. All right, before we get into the
All
sports
right, let's get
talk,
ourselves together.
Yeah, let me- I just wanna-
I feel like I need to put my
I'm
teacher.
gonna
Let's set our
bring it
tone.
down. I'm gonna bring it
Yeah,
down for a bit,
let's get the business.
and then we're gonna bring it back up. And I'm sorry I got to do it, but I got to pay respects to Taylor Hawkins.
Yep.
Foo Fighters drummer passed away last week. One of my favorite bands. They almost made it to the Final Four. They lost to Pearl Jam, my other favorite band, so I'm okay with that. But we opened the show with Sunday Rain,
Yeah.
one of the songs that Taylor sings lead for. Big loss for that band. I don't know if Foo Fighters come back as
I don't know.
Foo Fighters.
They'll come back.
But that's me.
They'll come
That'll
back, but I
take
don't know who the
time.
drummer.
I
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like bands always prepare for this day.
That's a
I mean,
lot,
they
though.
don't
He's
come
lost
back
his
the
drummer.
same,
He's
like-
lost Cobain. Like it's
Oh, Dave Grohl's going.
Yeah,
through it with
Dave
live.
Grohl's, yeah.
And they were like brothers too, right? I always
Yeah,
saw
like they.
videos.
That's why I
I've
don't
seen a
think
lot
they
of
can
videos.
come back
Yeah.
as they're not
What
going
do
to
you
come
like?
back as Foo Fighters. I don't think, in my
Yeah.
opinion. But any Foo Fighter fans out there, rest in peace, Taylor. A little sip out the Taylor.
Yeah,
I don't want to bring it down too much, but
that's
there we go. All right, sports.
and somebody's coming at me at the chat. Somebody at work right telling me I ordered chicken fingers. What do you write? Dude orders chicken fingers.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Wait,
He's
when,
not
so
wrong.
when,
Don't
when the
argue.
school buys lunch, hey Smitty, same chicken fingers and fries this time?
We got your
The
SpaghettiOs.
usual-
We got your SpaghettiOs.
Listen,
back.
listen.
SpaghettiOs.
Yo, it's either that
Oh, my
or from
God.
like Primo's ham and cheese dry.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
Dry.
What?
Yeah, I
What the
don't like.
hell is wrong with you?
I don't like
man?
condiments. I don't like things on top of me.
What about
I don't like things on top of my meat.
That's a you issue.
Nope.
That's a you issue.
That's
Don't bring that up
that's
here.
a personal
Wait,
issue that should
no,
not be
no.
discussed on the air.
I don't like condiments.
Hell,
I don't like them. I'm sorry.
You don't like
I've
something
never
else
had them
with
as a
the-
kid. I don't like mustard. I don't like ketchup.
That's gotta take
I
you
don't
forever
like
to
mayo.
chew.
You don't like something
But
else
you'll
too.
drink
I
a
don't
gallon
like-
of milk with your sandwiches?
No.
Dude, that's
Usually Arnold Palmer.
How long do you chew that?
It doesn't take long to chew.
Yeah, it does. Get the hell out of here.
All right.
You put sauce in the spaghetti?
Yeah.
That's a condiment.
Okay, but I don't like.
Yes,
I don't like mayo, mustard, any of that.
I'm telling you, man.
Really?
You gotta
Like-
broaden- you gotta
You
broaden
You don't like
your
honey. You don't like
horizons.
honey and mustard.
Nope.
When you go to
Chick-fil-A
Ranch.
sauce.
Nope.
Do you go to Chick-fil-A and knock at any
I
Chick-fil-A?
don't, when I get a Chick-fil-A sandwich, no pickles and no butter sauce.
No butter.
Bro, you
Yeah,
gotta
you
So you
roll.
just get chicken on a roll?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
dude, we
You
gotta-
only get one life.
Listen,
You gotta live.
I have a wonderful
gotta-
life,
We're
and
not.
it's not plain. Maybe
I
my
was gonna
food
say a
is.
wonderful bland life.
the food life sounds pretty plain. Dude,
Hey,
would you ever try it? Like just
hell no.
really?
Really? No.
Like dipping a chicken finger in a condiment.
No.
Little
And-
honey mustard?
Hell to
In the
no.
summer,
Chick-fil-A
in the summer when you
sauce?
grill,
Are
you-
they
and you
barbecue sauce?
Yeah, barbecue
You just
sauce
freeze it up,
on
bite
the
'em.
grill, but it's got to be cooked on it. Like I won't eat it like somebody
are
dumps
you
it on
like
there.
scared of them? Like
No,
you
I
They're
just
afraid to
don't
not
like
bite
it.
'em.
I just don't like it. No,
Chinese food, soy sauce.
no.
I feel sorry for your wife.
No, you don't do
Does
soy
she
sauce.
cook?
Yeah,
What did?
she doesn't like it. She gets
How
mad.
does she cook for you?
I don't know. You have to ask her. D. She's
Hold
not
on,
listening.
hold on, I
right
got
now.
you a bowl of cereal over there.
No milk.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, Sophie, eat this.
Sophia doesn't like condiments either. She knows.
Oh,
she
man.
knows the deal.
What do you do?
Well,
for
she
the
likes
baby?
ketchup. What does she do for the baby?
Yeah, well, like, is there
Yeah,
plain
what about
baby
him?
Food?
The
Like,
baby has milk, dude. That's it.
but I mean, is there like plain baby
Yeah.
food you can get for him?
No, yeah.
Since he'll probably have your taste buds.
It's a shame.
That's
It's all right. Listen.
Or will he have your? Does your wife like?
Is your wife?
No, Jess likes everything.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's
See?
okay. Maybe
Opposites attract, right?
that's true. That's true.
Something say.
Yo, your boy's going off.
That's all right. Wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow when he's covering classes. He tells us.
All right. Should we get into sports and stop ripping Smitty and his taste buds?
Yeah.
That's
All right,
fine.
let me go.
Listen,
Let me go.
if you guys feel better about yourself picking on me, I can handle it.
Oh, definitely makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah.
Why
Helps me sleep at
Why
night.
wouldn't it? All right, football. We want to go football first. NFL.
Who's
Big
Sean?
news?
Who's Sean
What, Bob?
Seacrest?
He works for me.
It's
cool.
Ryan's brother.
Yeah, he works.
Oh, okay.
He works for you.
Yeah, he's coming at me, Nate.
He works
Yeah, I know.
for
I
you?
just put it on
And
the
he
screen.
works for
Yeah,
you.
he's coming at you, all
He
right,
tells his
And he
wife
works-
missionary only.
with 1 foot on the floor.
Yeah, this is a PG show.
Covers off, babe.
All right.
Hey,
Oh, now you're uncomfortable, huh?
You brought it on
Yeah.
yourself.
Hey, it's in the air.
I sense the tables turning over here.
I can do it.
See?
Now when I start coming at you guys today, I don't want to hear it.
We're fine. We're fine.
Hey.
Watch
Yeah.
his wee stuff. Watch his wee stuff. All right. We right now.
Right.
Certain subject matter. You know, it's.
He's
still-
a Cowboys fan,
not
by the
a
way.
place to-
Anyway.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Seacrest,
whoa.
Sean
Really?
Seacrest?
Yeah.
Oh, Sean, you just lost all cred, man.
And you
all
want,
respect.
and you know what? I told him I was going to get him a bottle of pops. He's a big whiskey drinker. So,
All right, we could probably
but
make
if he,
that happen.
but if he wants to continue to take shots,
Is he really a
he'll
Cowboys
be
fan?
covering classes tomorrow. So, keep it up, Sean.
Folks, thanks for being active on the chat here. We appreciate it. I saw our guy Mike Vasilis just chimed in. He agrees with me. He's a very smart man, Mike.
Yeah.
He
About the
doesn't
Foo
think the Foo.
Fighters. Yeah.
North
yeah.
Catholic guy?
I don't know, Mike. Are you a North Catholic
I don't
guy?
know if he is or not.
Thought he would be since you said he's very
Nah,
smart
he just
guy.
agreed on the Foo Fighters.
Ah,
But most North Catholic guys are pretty smart
yeah,
guys.
that's why I
All right,
thought.
there's
That's
another.
why I thought.
There's another
They're
North
also
Catholic guy out here from my
climate
class.
changers.
Keith is on here watching
They're
this.
also-
So what's
Hey,
up, Keith?
Jim, are they climate
I-
changers?
That's what I said.
Stop.
That's what Smitty said.
We're how many minutes into the show we hadn't said a single thing about sports?
Listen, that's what we do.
You,
That's what
you
we
act
do.
like that's a
I
surprise.
know that's what we do.
Let's go. We're starting late tonight.
Mike
so
went to
all
AR.
of us are,
That's a great guy.
ready. Sixers are struggling, so
We said we were going to start with the NFL.
Oh,
I think
you-
Birdie
oh,
has something to say.
Did you start about the big signing? Boston Scott officially signed
Officially
yesterday.
There you
signed.
go.
I saw
Zeke's
that.
boyfriend,
My man's
1 year
back.
deal.
It's official.
Positive yards. My man's back.
You also fumbled the ball in big spots.
Oh, stop.
Let's
It
go.
happens.
For 2
It
games a year.
happens.
Right.
He just needs to play against the Giants.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
right.
right.
He didn't even play well against the Giants the last
Right,
time,
right.
though.
Deke's like, I
Didn't
got
he
my
get hurt?
squad.
I thought he
yo,
scored. He scored.
He got
Deke's
hurt,
like,
though,
I
and
got
then
my
he
squad
scored
back.
and then he got hurt.
He got hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't play the rest of the game.
We're going to the Super Bowl with Boston Scott and Greg Ward. My squad's back.
Hey, if Carson Wentz can make them look okay,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
they're not too bad.
We
All
good?
right. Yeah, yeah, let's go.
Everybody get it out?
That's our Boston
You
Scott
get it out?
comments
That's
for the
Boston
evening.
Scott for the evening. The
What-
Boston Scott.
We had a
segment?
big signing, right? With the
We did-
Eagles,
no, the
big
big
wide
news.
receiver.
The big news. The Kelly Greens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the big news this week?
Yeah,
With
but
the Eagles?
that's
That
only
gets us all
that's
excited.
next year, and
No,
it's only
I'm more
one
excited
game.
about the
No.
black helmets.
I'm very
That's
excited.
sweet.
The black
The
helmets will
all
look cool.
black
is
on
gonna look
black.
sick.
Is it gonna? And I
Yeah.
hope they wear black pants too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be black on
That's gonna
black.
be
All black.
amazing.
Is that like for the Thursday night game, the color
I
rush, or is that
hope-
I'm
just
not sure,
an
but
we don't know.
I
alternative?
hope they do it.
They said it was supposed to be black helmets, black jerseys.
Jeffrey Lurie said he was gonna get back to me on what game, so I'm waiting to hear from him.
Nah, those are going to be sick.
Yeah, they
black
are.
helmets are gonna be dope. for
And
sure.
I hope they. I know they're talking on the uniform too. I hope they do the white and green pants again. I thought that was cool.
What with the
Green
Kelly?
black?
Oh yeah, they
No,
will.
like last year they did white
Oh,
jerseys.
I thought you
green
meant when they
pants.
go
to
No,
the
they
white.
never did that before till last
Oh,
year.
white and black fans, you mean?
So are they
Or
only
white and black, yeah, white. I'm sorry, you're right, Andrew. White and black pants. That was cool too.
That
with
was a
the
new
black
combination.
helmet? Yeah, that'll be cool.
Or yeah,
the
with
Kelly
black.
Green's gonna look.
Are they
Oh,
gonna
it's
wear
gonna
the
be
black
awesome.
helmets?
The
Are they
old
gonna wear
school
the?
Kelly Green? It's
Yeah.
gonna look good.
Are they
Yeah.
gonna wear the black helmets with when they wear the midnight green
I
jerseys
doubt
too?
it. I think it's
doubt
only going to
it.
be for
Yeah,
black.
when I
Are
saw
they
it was
wearing the
black
Kelly
on
Green
black.
helmet with the Kelly Green
Yeah,
jersey?
Yeah,
it's
they-
the
you're
complete
in-
It'll be the
throwback.
Kelly Green.
I just hope
uniform.
that they wear
Sure,
the
I
silver pants with it too,
Why
rather
wouldn't
than
they?
the white.
Well, they said it's the 92.
So
Like
they will?
it's
Okay.
gonna be the
Alright, the
complete
full-
92.
Don't-
Oh,
They have
that's
to
gonna
get it-
yeah, that's gonna be
They
dope.
have to get it approved by the NFL, right? Like
Yeah.
It already was
I
approved.
know,
It
I'm
already
saying,
was
but I'm just
approved.
saying, like, so I'm glad that the
So
NFL
it's
wasn't
not
hard headed
the
on it.
2022.
So I
it's
guess
next
I'll be
year.
getting a Jalen Hurts Kelly Green jersey.
Oh my
You
god!
think he
Ah,
think he
dude.
makes it around? For
I
the
hope
Kelly
he
Greens?
You'll be
100% do.
tickle him?
Yep.
Will you tickle
I
him?
do.
All right.
I
Will
think
you tickle him
I
while you
actually,
get it?
as hard as is to say this, I actually agree with Speed.
Yeah,
I think he's
Nate
gonna
Money
be around.
Moss.
I think he's gonna be around
I do too.
2 more years.
He's working with a throwing coach in
2
California,
more years.
and more than Carson Wentz has ever done to get himself
Ben
better.
worked with a shooting coach.
Yeah, that's right. His brother.
No, yeah, that's his brother. But you really think? I mean, if there's one person that actually legitimately puts in work and wants to get
Yeah.
better,
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
it's him.
Yeah.
It's him. Yeah.
I don't think anybody disagrees.
it's
That's
him.
the
that he
Kelly
doesn't
Green
put
I
in
want to
the work.
see.
Which one?
I already sent you to Kelly Green.
Nah, he wants the old Norm Van
Oh,
Brock.
That's Sonny
ugly.
Jorgensen.
That's
I know.
ugly.
Why don't you
Norm-
show the
Norm-
camera?
That's not
Why don't you
ugly.
show the camera? Why don't you show the camera?
Camera.
No one cares.
Damn.
That's ugly.
I don't. That's ugly, bro.
It's not ugly.
That's
That's
Listen,
a-
Survey
Kelly
says-
jerseys- Kelly
It's-
Green jerseys are dope.
It's interesting though. There's a certain population of the fan base is like, why do you care about
Well,
Kelly
because they
Green? Why
don't
do you care
understand.
about Kelly
It's the
Green?
millennials.
It's our
It's
it's
probably
our
the
wheelhouse.
youngsters.
Like
It's
that's
the
when I started
millennials.
watching it.
The people
Yep.
2000s are like, oh, Midnight Green. No,
Yeah.
Kelly Green.
you
I
know,
like the
it's-
Kelly Green more than Midnight.
It's
Everybody-
funny though, because I think amongst my friends, we were all jacked up for it. Like we were excited for the Kelly Greens because we're like, all right, sweet, New Jersey to buy.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be sick.
I
You
hope
know,
Kelsey.
I-
I'm gonna get a Kelsey.
I
That's what I
remember.
was gonna
I
say,
remember
Smitty.
as
white
long as he's
helmets.
back.
I
next
remember
year.
the white helmet with the
With the
green
green
in
That's
it.
flag.
really cool.
That was a
That's
cool helmet.
That's cool.
What?
The
The
white
white helmet with the green
white-
wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't they suck when they wore that? That's,
So what? It was a great look.
okay, so then that's why they're not
They-
bringing it back.
They sucked when they were Kelly Green too.
No, they.
Yeah.
I mean, they were decent.
They
They had
went
some
to
good
one
teams.
Super Bowl.
Excuse me, they won
Couple good years.
championships when they wore
They
Kelly
won
Green.
one Super or went to one
Three
Super Bowl.
championships
Yo,
when they
like
won Kelly Green.
1950.
Not
48, 49, and
Those-
60.
Those aren't the ones
Yeah,
we're
50.
talking
You're
about.
Dude,
talking about
I
the
think it was
50s.
21, 22, and
They did-
23.
So
They didn't have Kelly Green back
I
then. It was
thought
just green.
Yeah, it was just like grass
It was
green.
green.
So I thought the Kelly Green was just going to be this, the green and white,
That's
but no,
probably what it
no
was.
eagle.
The silver pant.
Yeah, or white.
Well, if they're not going to do the retro wings, they'll probably do the wings they have now, right?
No, they're going to do the
Yeah.
Kelly Green retro
Yeah.
wings.
Really?
Yes.
You think so?
Hell
I just
yeah.
figured they would do the jersey and the
Dude,
pants.
Nike's going to do some cool stuff. I heard they're doing another new Phillies jersey too this year. So Nike, that's what Nike does. Look at
Yeah.
all the great jerseys the Sixers have had with Nike. They're not
Except
playing.
from last year with the boathouse.
What's
row.
wrong with that?
It was all right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
but it
cool.
wasn't. I've seen worse jerseys
It was
from
cool,
other
but
teams.
it's not as cool as the ones this year.
Well, no shit.
Yeah.
Nothing's as cool as the Spectrum. They need to keep them.
I
Yeah,
hope
they
do
do.
keep them.
I like where was I going with this?
Well, should we go back to football and wear
We can stick
uniforms?
with- We can stick with football. I was
All
just-
right.
Senior moment.
I just lost. Yeah.
No,
Go ahead. Let me take a sip
baseball.
of my beer.
It's because we didn't start on time, is what it
Yo,
is.
no,
We're all befuddled over
yo,
here.
nobody talked about the big signing. What was it,
Oh
Zach
my
Pascal?
God. Birdie's back at it with the climate
Zach
change.
Pascal.
Was that last
I-
week or was that
yeah,
this week?
That was. Didn't we do?
No,
that was
we didn't
last
touch on
week,
him.
didn't
It was
we?
after the show. We didn't touch on
We
him.
didn't touch on him. It was
No, I think it was
Friday.
Friday that the signing happened.
I mean,
Yeah, we touched on Reddick
Yeah.
and God, who's the other
And
one?
Greg Ward.
Well, wait, no, we
No,
only,
that was the only
we-
signing.
The only two.
Oh,
like,
Derek
real-
Barnett. Now here's
Oh,
a,
Barnett.
here's
yeah.
a-
I don't count that as a sign.
Dude, I'll
because
tell
he
you
was
what,
already
it's
on the
crazy.
team.
that's not a
Take
bad.
that.
That's not a bad signing for what they got him.
Hold on.
We touched on it last week.
Then we signed a linebacker.
Oh, that's
Azir
right. Yeah,
White.
Azir White.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That was the other
Tell
one.
us about
Yeah,
it.
but,
Tell us
like,
about
what
it,
are people
I
excited?
have no
Like,
idea who he is.
exactly. No, if Brody
Alright.
makes a good point. I saw people getting excited about it. I'm like,
Because we signed a linebacker that's
yeah,
not
bro,
named.
but,
That's
like,
not
come
named.
on.
What's his name?
Nate Gary?
Yeah,
No, the
Alex
Canadian
Singleton?
football
Singleton.
league. Singleton. Who cares? He's out of here.
I get that, and I'm happy about that.
Listen,
but let's not try to talk ourselves in. Like, if he's a good player, maybe he is. I hope I'm wrong.
Smitty's going to
Sure.
make a stone cold lock right
Oh,
now.
gosh.
The
Everybody write
Eagles
this
will
down.
draft a linebacker in the first round this year.
What pot
I'll-
are you
what's
smoking?
What's that Seinfeld? I'll tell you, I don't see it happening. That's what I think.
Devin Lloyd, linebacker, Utah.
Is he there?
Smitty, what are they putting in
Where?
those edibles?
Is he
Nothing.
there?
In Killer Grove.
They will. Why would they not take a linebacker?
No, is he there?
I think
Is
they're
he gonna
going
be
D
there?
line.
I think they're going to go D line.
Wide receiver,
and
100%.
I think they go wide receiver.
Yep. If they can get.
But if they don't, I think they're looking at this guy Jamison Williams from Alabama.
yeah.
I'm thinking that they're going to hope he slides.
No, I thought they liked the kid from Ohio State, Garrett Wilson.
Olave.
No, he's going to
Do
be.
you think the
Garrett
defense-
Wilson or
He's gonna
Olave?
be the first one.
Olave and Garrett Wilson will go up.
Wilson's going to be the first receiver.
You're going to have to trade up to get.
You're not going to get him
You think the-
unless you
Who-
trade. No,
But
Who's
who's
this dude?
taking a wide receiver in the top? If you look at the teams that
Georgia.
need it, nobody really needs one.
George's
You say-
DN's probably gonna go one.
Who?
George's DN.
He's not going to want.
He's
The
not
Lions
going
could use a
one. What are
wide
you talking
receiver.
about?
Dude, that was
Aiden
The Lions
Hutchinson
are not
if they want.
taking a
the
wide
Falcons
receiver.
could use a wide receiver.
Dude, those teams need a lot
The
more.
Vikings could use a wide receiver.
Vikings. They have Allen.
And the Eagles. I'm just looking through team needs
No,
that I
no,
have
no,
written down.
no.
here.
Detroit is not going to take a wide receiver too.
They're taking.
Because you said who
Hutchinson.
could use one. They're not going to
They're
take one that
number
I put
one.
your
So
list.
they're
They're
going
going
to
to
take
take.
Hutchinson.
I'm telling
They
you,
Adam
have
Thielen's old
They
and
have
cooked.
They got
Thielen
Thielen.
and
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Yeah.
maybe we make a draft night trade for DK Metcalf.
I was
too.
just gonna say no. I think the Eagles don't keep all three though. I think
They're not
they,
keeping
I
all
think
three.
they
That's
trade. I
highly
think they
unlikely.
trade at least one.
I think they keep all three. I think they
I'm
draft.
gonna tell you this. I agree with Nate, and I'm gonna tell you this. If they draft all
This is a rare
Hey,
night, fellas.
I know,
If
right?
This is
It
a
must
rare
be
fucking
late.
night.
Well, if they
It's
draft-
less
Excuse
than
my
10
language,
minutes.
but this is a rare night.
if they draft all three in the first round, that tells you that they have more confidence
But-
in Hurts than everybody sitting at
That
this
is a-
table
that is
wants
a
to
nice-
assume.
No,
No, but
that's
here's
a
the
nice,
thing. I think
you have a lot of
endorsement of
confidence
Hurts
in
if
If
that
they
happens.
keep all three though, they cannot miss.
No.
You
Yeah, they
gotta
can.
hit- You get no. You
Yeah,
can't.
they can. They'll miss for
Because if
sure.
You,
No,
I'm saying
he's
you
saying they can't.
You can't.
Absolutely, Hallie can miss.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
You can't.
Dude.
But you got to make sure these guys are day one.
Give me 2 out of 3. If
impact
2 out of 3 works, I'm fine.
How about a safety?
Ah,
A
The
safety.
safety from Notre Dame. is
He ain't
sick.
gonna be there.
He's not- he's
Safety.
not
Yeah, he's not going to be
There's
there,
like
but he's sick.
4 positions that I think they could take out of the 3 picks, right? A safety, a defensive end, a linebacker, a wide receiver.
Don't need a wide.
Right? They do
here's-
need a wide
yeah, they-
receiver. What are you talking about?
I just want day one impact guys.
Yeah,
I
and
don't want
I'm going to tell you
projects.
right now.
I'm done with the projects. I
Lloyd-
want guys that are going to step right in and know their role and make plays.
And Lloyd can, right? You would agree?
yeah.
A cornerback
I
can,
want Davis.
McDuffie, or the kid Andrew Booth from Clemson.
You think
Or
Gardner
the
doesn't
safety?
fall? Gardner doesn't fall. You don't think?
No,
Sauce?
I don't think
Well,
he's going.
Sauce,
Sauce ain't falling.
You don't like condiments, so
I'd like
That's right. That
I
makes
would,
sense.
I would vote for Sauce though. He ain't making it.
I
I don't
would-
think.
here's
I don't
my
think he
scenario.
gets out of the top 10.
Here's my scenario. Pick 15's coming.
Okay, give me what you got.
Steelers trade up. Eagles.
they get in Willis. They want.
They trade up.
Willis
we
ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, no,
There's gonna be a quarterback
but Jim
there.
makes a good point.
There's gonna be a quarterback there.
Tomlin is reportedly in love with Malik Willis.
He ain't gonna be there. But
And if
okay,
he's
what
at
did they
15?
give? So what did the Steelers pick?
They're 18.
They're at 20.
Or
Okay,
20.
so then I want
Mark
20
Orr, 'cause
and
here's the
next
thing.
year's first.
The Saints are at 18. Saints need a quarterback.
Well, they
Steelers.
signed the Red Rocket.
They just yeah.
How about if they
So
give
they
you that
trade up
corner?
because you
they-
got your 16 pick. I'm trading 15 because the guy
Yeah.
I want, if I'm trading 15,
and they're taking Willis.
I'm
you're
still gonna get the
still-
guy I
you're
want at
gonna get
16.
him.
Would you trade
And
the
you get
15th
capital
pick?
and you
next
get
year.
yeah,
Would you trade the 15th pick for DK Metcalf?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
If
that-
Seattle-
probably
100%
Absolutely not.
Why?
no.
I would.
No.
I would take DK Metcalf over anybody in the
I've
draft.
always been a believer that a top receiver doesn't get you back to, Broad Street. It doesn't get you back to the chip. Because it help. Does it help you win regular season games? But it's
Put a defensive lineman and a linebacker.
Well,
And
that's what I'm saying, but if they're keeping,
I agree- I
if they're keeping
agree.
the other two picks,
Yeah, well,
then you can get your
yeah, why
defensive
not?
players. Why not?
Why not?
I think
Would you take him at 19?
who?
DK. Would you
I
trade
wouldn't
the
take
19
DK
pick?
at all.
Why?
Because he doesn't fit the new
Okay.
model, the new mode of
Who?
receivers
I
you're
don't know
seeing.
him, no.
What do you mean? He's
I
been
don't
pretty
care to
damn
know him
good.
either.
I mean, but he's not even. Is he the best
I
receiver
don't
on his
take
team? You think?
sunset picks with my
If he
wife.
comes here, yeah.
No. On
his
Seattle.
team?
Oh, in Seattle,
No, he's not.
who is?
You
Lockett.
say Lockett?
I would definitely take Lockett. Oh,
Lock-
obviously-
actually, Lockett's probably more available
Lockie's
than Metcalf.
better. I would take Lockett. It's just these, like, if you look at the big receivers now, that top 5 receivers, they're all smaller, they're all fast, and they're all great route runners.
I
That
don't know.
DK is not that.
I like the
I
kid
would
from
be fine with
Jacksonville
DK.
too. I wouldn't give a.
I'm not
first.
saying- I'm not
Chenault
saying he's not a
for
good
second or
player.
third.
Right.
Like, he's a great
I know-
player,
I know what you're saying.
but I'm just saying it's a copycat league.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at what is going. Like, everybody loves Debo, right? What is
Yeah.
he? He's small, tough after the catch.
Well, Debo is like a Swiss Army knife.
I like trade,
Like,
But they're
doesn't
all
really-
like that, right? Like, if you look at the top, they're all like that.
But
Like,
you-
even Tyreek,
Yeah, that's
like
what,
even Hill.
That's what McDaniel said this week. He's like, they want to use Tyreek Hill as like the Niners use Debo.
Yeah,
He's gonna-
like,
he's
you
gonna
can.
get hurt,
How's that-
dude.
how's that
He's gonna
really
get
gonna-
hurt.
Yeah, you can't because Debo's bigger.
He's gonna get hurt in Miami.
He's
Debo's-
not gonna get hurt.
No, not Debo.
Tyreek Hill.
No, I know you're
Tyreek
talking about.
Hill.
I don't think he would get hurt.
Yeah, he will.
He ran the ball in KC.
Not like Debo does.
No,
I mean, they're not going to. He's not going to line up. I mean,
because Debo lines up as a running back.
yeah, they're not
sometimes.
going to run like power with, Hill.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does all the sweep stuff.
He does all the sweep stuff, but it's the same. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's the same concept.
it's the same concept. It's those, like, even Cooper Kupp, smaller guy, but great
Yeah.
route runner, good in space.
Yeah.
That's not DK.
I would still take DK.
Yeah, I'm with DJ. If there's a year to take a gamble on a guy and you got 3 picks,
And
I
you got,
give
a
it.
young, you got a young quarterback who needs
you-
another target and
Yeah.
another weapon.
Well,
Why
that's the
not?
thing that I think. I like no matter what it is, I think you just take best available because you need so much.
No,
Yes, you do. When I'm saying best, obviously not quarterback.
with some
Okay,
restrictions.
best
yeah.
available because you always
'Cause I was
win.
just gonna
You
say, what
always
if it's
win
a
on the line
quarterback?
of scrimmage. Well, I'm not, best available minus that. All right, but like best available in any other position,
What if it's a tight end? Not that it is.
there's
Yeah,
not
it's
gonna
not gonna
be.
be.
Not that it will
But I'm
be in the
just-
first
I'm
I'm
round.
saying
saying-
defensive line, offensive line.
I'm saying
safety
defensive
corner.
line, offensive line, safety corner, wide receiver. If I'm the Eagles and Garrett Wilson
So if
falls
you're-
15, I take him.
So-
Yeah,
no,
he's
no,
not
no,
going to
hold
get
on.
there, but I
So
agree.
if you're so let's say the Eagles make their 15, 16 picks
Mhm.
and it's D lineman and a linebacker.
Yep.
That 19th pick, you would be okay with them taking best available instead of going after the top corner or the top safety?
Well, they would be the best available.
Not necessarily.
Or would you rather trade back at that point?
I'm
Depends
just
on who their guy is.
there's
I don't know.
this draft's pretty deep. That like you can get a safety in the second round that's good. You can get a linebacker in the second round that's good.
That's what the
Wide
defensive side is
receiver,
deep.
I think. If I'm telling you, if Olave and you know how I feel about Ohio State.
Yeah.
If Olave, well, Burks is falling from Arkansas, so he's definitely going to be there. If Olave, Wilson, or who else, or Jameson Williams is there, I would
think
do that.
There's a chance.
The
he's
other
there because
thing
of
I
the
would do
injury.
too is I would trade back and I would take. I like, and I know Penn State, but I think Dotson is going to be really can do it
Is
all
he a
too.
first rounder?
They're saying he's working himself back into
Wow,
the
you
first
want to
round.
talk about Embiid? Making
He's got 33.
33 and 15 after
Yep.
3.
Tell
That's what
Jokic
he's
to
gotta do.
Wow.
joke on this.
And they're only up 6. Pistons are covering, baby. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude,
We'll
yeah.
get to the Sixers.
We should
That's
turn
all right.
his mic off for
I'm just
kidding.
kidding. I'm
He's gonna
just trying
talk
to
like
win
that,
some
yeah.
money, all right?
You're not going to win though. I guarantee you
I'll
the
go back
Sixers
to the
win by
draft.
15.
I'll go back to the draft. I will say that this is the first time in our lifetimes and maybe Eagles history they control the draft when you think
Oh,
about
hell
it.
yeah. I agree with you
Think
on that.
about it.
Yep.
Because if there's teams behind them, all right, I won't say maybe the top 10 they don't necessarily control.
They can get into the
They
top
can get in
10.
there.
They can get in, but I would say from about 12 on, the Eagles kind of control.
I think
what
that
they-
15 pick
what
is a
everyone
sweet.
does.
It's a
Don't
sweet.
don't be
pick, that 15.
surprised if that defensive end from Oregon starts falling into like
Thibodeau?
9, 10, 11. They'll move up 100%.
Really?
Yes, I'm not a fan of them, but I think they would move up.
See, I think the kid from Georgia, Davis.
I would love
I don't
Yeah,
think he's going to
dude.
make it.
But
He ain't-
if you're
he
talking
ain't
about trading
falling out
up,
of 10.
if
He
you're
ain't
trading
falling
up,
out of
that
10.
Howie traded up for Fletcher.
So
He loves those
so
guys.
are you willing to give up 2 firsts to get in the top 10? Because that's probably what you're going to have to do.
You have to give
You don't
You're
have to
gonna
get up
give him a
2
first-
10s.
first
2
and-
2s.
To
now
get
and next year
Yeah.
You don't have to give up 2 2s to get him.
to go from 15 to
15 to
10?
19, you're giving up 2 first-round picks. No,
I don't think
15
so.
to 10?
15 to 10. That's what we're
You're
saying.
You're
giving
giving
up-
up. You're giving
you're-
up this year's and probably.
Maybe a
Yes.
second.
No, 2.
I think.
Look
I'm
at the
with you.
draft scoring.
I think.
there's
I
point.
think if you're
Look at the
getting
point
up,
system.
Maybe
It'll-
you're giving up a first to Jalen Reagor.
I was going to ask, what players do we have available draft weekend that might not be able to do
Miles
anybody that we can
Sanders,
trade?
as much as I hate to say it.
I mean, Rager, we all laugh. He might have some trade value. You
He-
throw him
he
in, you
probably-
get a
he
4th
could-
round
he
or
could
5th
probably
round
get
pick.
zero
He about
trade
has as
value.
you
much.
could get a third day draft.
Yeah,
pick
that's what I'm
for-
saying. You get something.
But do you agree about Miles? Because if they go running back in the second round, like say the kid from Michigan State's there or something, I
Oh,
could
would
easily
love Kenneth Walker.
I could
would
easily
love
see
that.
them. If Miles Sanders wants all this money, they
Yeah.
could move him now.
I would totally be okay with taking Kenneth Walker around 2.
That's what I'm saying. Like
And he'll
best
probably
available.
fall.
Best
And,
of
and this guy was a Heisman.
Who's
finalist.
the
Yeah, but what's Sanders worth though?
you probably get a 4th or
Are you?
5th.
Oh, you're saying they're going to trade Sanders?
I would think so. If they
Not
can't,
necessarily,
if they
because if you look at the running backs right now, it's Sanders, Boston Scott, and
Gainwell.
Gainwell.
Gainwell,
They like
And-
Gain. They like Gainwell.
They
They
do,
do.
but he's not. He's not. He can't be your
Gainwell's
every
a
down
scat
back.
back. Yeah, I
you
agree.
can't be. So why would
Well, if
you
you
take
draft-
the chance on
Yeah, if
Walker?
you draft Walker and then you got Gainwell, Sanders, and
right?
Walker
You
for
went
the
with
year,
4
and then,
running backs
and then you let
last year.
Sanders walk, you're not getting anything for him,
Don't
right?
they-
But
What about the who's the other running
If,
back?
if that's the
kid
case,
from
if they draft
Alabama,
if they
is he
draft
coming
a-
out?
if they draft a running back this year, you got to run Miles Sanders into the ground.
I think they tried to do that last year.
And he got
And
hurt.
he got hurt.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what it. That's
Yeah,
what it tells
he's
you.
not durable
That's
enough to
what it
run
tells
into
you.
the
Then,
ground.
then you have your answer on Sanders.
It's just that curse
don't
of the
pay
Penn
him.
State
I
running
just
back.
think they need basically need everything. That nothing's off the table.
I wouldn't disagree, but I think my priorities are defensively.
Yeah, I
Looking
mean,
at
like if that
defensive
center
players.
from Iowa's there, like I probably don't take him because I think you're fine with.
Either way, you
Yeah,
have
because you went high last year with offensive linemen.
I don't know. I would
Right, you
I
know?
would take him because
Yeah.
they're saying like he's like Zach Martin, like he's a no miss. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but isn't
he's-
Landon
so is he
Dickerson
there-
can play center too?
no.
right?
Why would you move him?
if he's
It's his
fine at
natural
guard, you
position.
take him at
I mean, it's his
guard.
natural position, but like
He's looked
it's
really good at
just like
guard.
Lane, right? Lane's natural position is a right tackle. He can play left, but if he's great at right tackle, why would you move him to the
I
left?
mean, I think they're definitely taking a pass rusher. I mean, I know
I
they
think
signed
so.
Barnett,
They
but
have to.
and
I'm just saying if
and
that center's
somebody in the
there,
secondary.
if that center's there, like he's literally
If he's the best available, then
like
Yeah,
he's a no
Smitty
miss.
said-
I think they
right,
said
Smitty
he's
said
the
you take him.
highest
Right.
graded offensive lineman from a run blocking standpoint.
And
Since,
the
like,
Eagles
And
love
the
him.
Eagles love the
2015.
run block with Hurts.
Yeah, so-
that's true.
And it fits their MO.
Yeah.
They always draft linemen high. They always have.
I mean, if you're thinking that they're going to use all 3 picks, then yeah, I get that. You get 2 defensive players,
if
and
they
you get
use all 3 picks, I would love it because then I'll be tuned in all night for the draft.
well,
I
you're
won't
going
have
to
to
be
wait,
tuned in. We're
but-
going to be having a party. We're working.
Because
on
what's his
that.
face is done. Like after this year, he's done.
Graham.
Kelsey.
No, well, Kelsey's
Yeah.
done
You
after this
think?
year.
See, I don't know.
I think so.
I'm not
I
so
don't know
sure.
about that either.
I'm not sure
I was just
if
gonna
they're
say,
good. I think he plays.
I think this year is your year to draft the heirs to Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelsey. Because think about how many.
There you
how
go.
deep,
We talked about both of them. A kid from Georgia.
yeah, think about how deep, defensively Christ. Think about how deep defensive line is this draft. And if that guy from Iowa, the center is from what's his he's got a funny last name.
Lindenbaum.
That's what it is. Yeah. If he's there, why not? If he's a can't miss.
Yeah, I don't think Kelsey's. It's.
I mean, how many more years?
It's going to be
do you
interesting
think
to
Lane
see.
has? That's another thing. How many?
Is Kelsey? What's Kelsey's contract situation?
He's
Just 1 year.
He's just signed a 1
Just
year
1
deal.
year.
14 mil.
Pistons
Yeah,
just took the lead.
I think he'll be around for another year.
Who, Kelsey? I think he
Yeah.
plays after next
Yeah,
year.
yeah, I do too.
If they're good, I don't think he's
I
going to
do
hang
too.
it up.
Well,
Yeah,
Cox-
exactly.
Cox is only
they-
on a 1 year deal.
If they
Cox ain't
advance,
coming back unless he
You
takes
think
less
if
money.
they
He's
advance
gone?
in the playoffs, Kelsey, I think, is going to want to stick around and see if he can get another ring.
Wait, yeah,
I think it all depends on how the season goes. He's
Yeah.
getting older, man, and that's a brutal
It's
position.
a brutal position. I agree.
the Eagles are going to sign hard.
He's not 35. He's what, 32, 31?
Yeah, but he's been
He's
beat
been
up.
Beat up.
He's
man.
beat up,
He's
man.
got
He has.
6 different knees at this point, doesn't
Yeah,
he? I mean,
no, that's all true.
But he hasn't really had a long-term injury for the Eagles.
He really enjoys playing, and I think
yeah.
he really enjoys being around the team.
And
he loves all that camaraderie.
By the way,
business.
I know that we have a lot of question marks, especially somebody's not here, AB. But did you see what Kelsey was said this week about Jalen Hurts and what he thinks about him and like the fact, like coming from Kelsey and Dawkins, both are like saying, "Look, I think this guy's the man." Like,
did you hear what Ron Jaworski had to say about him a couple of weeks ago?
Ron Jaworski can't talk either because look at what he did in the Super Bowl.
So what? He was an NFL quarterback for almost 15 years or whatever it was.
Yeah, what'd he say?
He said that if you want to be 10-7 every year, and a decent team, he's your guy.
Yeah.
But if you want to try and win a championship, he's not your guy.
He doesn't know. All he knows how to do is win
How
arena
the frick
league.
can you say he doesn't know?
Everybody
He
loves
was
Ben. Everybody loved Ben
won
last
an
year, and then when he left,
MVP.
we all hated him.
Right.
He won an MVP, took his team to the Super Bowl. He was a really good quarterback for a long time.
So that means that he knows what
He
Jalen
knows
Hurts
the
is
game.
capable
He
of.
knows what he's looking
The only
at.
thing I know
He
he knows how to
he
do
knows
is
football.
win
He knows
arena
the
league with Bon
position.
Jovi. That's the only thing I know about Jaworski.
Bon Jovi made it to the final.
And then
four.
his nickname's a Polish rifle. That's it.
And Jaws.
Okay. Well, no shit.
Well, no shit about the Polish rifle. But I
And
don't
Hassan
trash.
Reddick is
hold
wearing
on.
his
Just
number.
because
Hold on,
it doesn't
hold on,
fit
hold
your
on.
story,
Wait.
don't trash
No,
what
no,
Joel's
no.
had to say.
Here's a good trivia question for you
What?
because I have it on a helmet and I know it's legit.
What?
If you know so much about Ron Jaworski, what was his nickname at Youngstown State?
No idea.
Rifle Ron.
Rifle Ron.
Yep.
I'm glad he
Good
changed
for
it.
you.
I'm glad he changed
I
it
didn't
to
know
the
that,
Polish
but that
rifle.
doesn't matter because he was
I'm just
drafted by
trying
the
to know.
LA
You just
Rams.
claim to know everything about the history, so I just was putting you in your
He
spot.
was drafted by the Rams and got traded for Charlie Young.
No.
Does that count?
No.
That's not on a helmet.
Yeah.
But I know that history.
Did you even know he played at Youngstown State?
Mm-hmm.
What high school did he
He's
play
from
at?
Buffalo.
What high school?
Buffalo
Huh?
High School.
What high school?
I don't know.
Pope
Yeah.
Pius.
Pope
Pope.
Stanley. What's that?
And it looks
what's
like
that good
the
Polish name?
Sixers might be going
Stankowitz?
down to the Pistons. They're down now 3
Didn't
with
the-
4
didn't
minutes
the
ago.
Nets just lose
They'll
to the
win.
Pistons.
They'll win. Don't worry about it.
DJ's happy.
Why? We want
I'm
them.
not
If
happy.
we
They're
lose
covering.
this,
No, I want the Sixers to win. I just hope the Pistons
why do you want
cover.
them? If they lose tonight, they're pretty much not getting Brooklyn in the first
Well,
round.
they might drop to 5 though.
Brooklyn's going to lose to Milwaukee.
They
No,
play
they're
Boston.
4.5.
They're playing Boston if they drop.
No, they're not.
How many? They're
Dude,
Boston's
Chicago.
right there.
Chicago is
All right,
fifth.
save it for after the break.
Yeah, right.
We're going to break.
Well, now we got a couple,
done.
we got a couple more.
We
We got
are
a couple more
33
Eagles.
minutes in.
Couple more Eagles points to make. Guys,
Somebody's
just
gonna
say
get
we'll
slapped
talk
like
Sixers
Will
after
Smith
this.
in a minute.
Malcolm
What do you
Jenkins
got?
retiring.
What else you got on the Eagles?
Malcolm Jenkins retiring.
Yep.
Okay.
We had the is he Hall of Famer?
No.
This was a big discussion in our group chat this week.
No.
He's kind of sort of knocking on the door, but I don't think he's there.
He's not a Hall.
He's not a Hall
No,
of
Not a
Famer.
Hall of Famer.
He's a
No,
great.
he's not
He's
there.
a great
I
guy.
told
off the
you-
field, great. You know,
Yeah, he's
great
not.
teammate.
He's not.
Yeah, but he's just a very good player.
Very,
Like,
very
great.
good.
Yeah, he's
But
not
he-
quite there. He
Yep.
doesn't have enough all pros.
Is he an all-time Eagle great?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's no
that he
question he's in
is.
the Eagles Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
We're talking Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I think there's only 4 players right now with the Eagles that have a chance to Hall of Fame. We talked about it. Kelsey.
Hurts. Oh, sorry.
No,
Kelsey.
Kelsey got 4
Okay,
all
would
pros.
you let me
He's
finish? Kelsey, Peters, McCoy, and Eric Allen.
The McCoy's
Dude,
tough for me. I
McCoy's
know.
got two
He's got a couple rushing leaders.
He's got 10. McCoy's getting in eventually.
Yeah, he will.
100%.
If you look at his numbers,
He's getting in.
He's got two shitty rings.
How many years did he have
Right?
over 1,000 yards in a row? Wasn't it?
Yeah, McCoy's in.
I don't know.
I
Wasn't
will
it like
guarantee
5,
McCoy's
6
in.
years in a row.
You really
he
don't
had
think McCoy's
1,000
in?
yards.
I don't know. I feel running backs are tough. Like
Okay.
I loved him when he was here. And yeah, he's had
dude,
some
if
really
McCoy's
some really
like-
good seasons, but
in
they
his-
have
in his
such
prime-
short careers.
If in his prime, he was probably top 5.
In his prime, he was one of the best
Yeah.
backs
Yeah.
in the league.
Yeah.
I'm not
It was-
going to argue
It
that.
was a dual threat. He could catch and run.
Yeah, it was him, AP. Who else? Nah, not that AP. Adrian Peterson.
He's got
11,000
yards, rushed
yeah.
for over 11,000 yards, caught over 500 passes, 15,000 scrimmage yards, 6 Pro Bowls
How many
in
Sproles
12
have?
years.
How many All Pros? Forget the Pro Bowls. How many All Pros?
He's a Hall of Famer.
How many All Pros?
I don't know, dude.
You're looking at his stats.
Maybe one. Maybe
No,
one or
he had
two.
more
The
than
year,
one.
the year he won the rushing title had to have been his All Pro.
Yeah.
It had to have been All
I,
Pro.
I would guess no more than 2.
He's 22nd all time in rushing in the NFL by all running backs. Right there, he's in.
Who's ahead of him?
I don't know, dude.
21 other
You
players.
got a list in front of you at 22.
No,
You got
I don't. I'm just reading this.
Is Sproles getting in?
2 first-team
Sproles
All-Pros.
gets in, yeah.
Sproles
no,
gets in for
Sproles ain't
sure.
getting in.
Yeah, right.
Are you
So
serious?
you're
As a
saying
special
Sproles
teamer?
doesn't
I
get in,
would
but-
put Sproles in, but I don't think he gets in.
Sproles gets in.
Sproles gets in.
You think he does?
There's special teamers in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's a special
But it
teamer.
has- no, but I'm saying I don't think he gets in. Do you?
LaShawn McCoy or
No, Darren Sproles.
Yeah, he'll get in.
How about Brian Mitchell? You think he gets in?
He is in
No,
I
he's
don't
not.
think- No.
How about Devin Hester? He hasn't got in yet either.
because he just retired like 3 years
No,
ago.
he's been
No,
out
it
for
was
No,
5
he
longer
didn't.
years.
ago than
Now,
that.
come on, man.
I think this is his first year that he was eligible. Actually,
Oh.
He should get in.
And Brian Mitchell should be in. He's
Well,
got the
Hester-
most all-time yards from scrimmage, kick returns, punt returns.
Yeah,
all
didn't he
that.
also play for like 30 years?
No,
Mitchell played for a while.
he didn't
like
play
20,
for 30 years.
No shit. I'm being.
I don't
but at
think he-
least 22.
No, he 12 to 15 at most.
No way.
Yeah, way. How many? He only played here
Dude,
for
he
3
was like
years.
on his walker when he was
He
our
only
kick
played here
returner.
for 3 years. He only played for the Giants, I think, 2 years. No more than 3. He played with Washington for
15.
no
10.
10, maybe 11. But Brian Mitchell should most definitely be in.
He probably won't get in now.
We went from Malcolm Jenkins to Brian Mitchell.
Right? Yeah.
He
I
played
don't care
14
if
years.
Brian Mitchell gets in or
14
not.
years.
Yeah, no.
All right, so-
Malcolm was a great guy.
Didn't you say that?
Really
He's
good
not getting
player,
in?
but I don't think he's quite there.
I don't think- He might maybe down the road.
Maybe. Listen, I like
Nah,
next
I don't
Eagle
even
getting
think
in-
down the road.
Next Eagle getting in is Jason Peters,
Jason
but I don't.
Peters,
But I don't
yes.
agree with you guys that he's going to get first. He's
He
a
will
lock
get
first.
ballot, yeah.
No, he
I looked
won't.
it up. 6 All Pros.
I'm
He's
gonna-
he's a lock first
Do you want me
ballot.
to tell you that he might not? We're going to find out if Joe Thomas gets in because Joe Thomas. Look at his numbers. If he's first ballot,
How many
he
All
will.
Pros?
dude, he's got like 6 or 7 too.
All right.
Sixers
Yeah,
are so
but he was on a
frustrating.
shitty
They're
team,
losing,
though.
right?
Yeah, but Embiid makes a great play, and then right off the inbounds, Harris fouls a guy.
How many? Are
I
they down?
think Peters ring over Thomas, even though Peters didn't play. I think that gives him a nudge over Thomas. I, don't
Yeah.
know. I think Thomas gets in, and that means Peters gets in.
I just
too.
don't think Peters is definitely a first ballot. I just don't. If he would have left when he was at the top of his career, now he keeps on trying to play. Like I think he's not first ballot. I could be wrong.
That I agree
Now they're
with you.
down 8.
That I agree with
It's
you.
over.
He's damaging his legacy by trying to hang
I
on.
actually think they're trying
And
to
his
lose. I'm
last-
not gonna lie.
What, 3 to 5 years with the Eagles and the Bears?
Right,
Not a good look.
right. That's why I don't think he's first ballot. People are gonna. I don't.
I
think,
agree with you on that, but I still think he's
he's
probably
in. No,
a first
100%.
ballot.
He's a Hall of Famer, but I don't think he's first ballot.
Yeah.
All
T.O.
right, we'll
wasn't
take-
first ballot. He was one of the best wide receivers of all time.
Who?
Yeah,
T.O.
'cause the media hated
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
That was the
that was his
voters.
whole thing.
That was the voters hated
Yeah,
I'm
him.
just saying.
He's probably top 5
He's top 3.
wide receiver
He's
all
top
time.
3.
And
Top
he's-
5.
He's top 3.
He's top 3.
Top 3.
Right.
Yeah,
He's 2.
Rice, Moss, and Owens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you got to put Owens over Moss.
I'm saying they're the 3 that I'm talking about.
Oh
when I
yeah,
say
for
top
sure.
3.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
No, I agree with you.
top 2 when he's not 2.
I mean, maybe Devontae Smith will pass him eventually.
Hopefully, that'd be nice.
You got something to say over there, kid?
Sixers subbing George Niang.
Oh shit, it's getting real.
Dude,
All right.
this is not a bad thing for the Sixers
All
to
right, we'll
lose.
take a
Oh,
break.
stop
We'll take a
it.
break. You guys are chomping at the bit to talk Sixers. We'll take a break.
Baby AI just
We'll
turned.
come
it over.
back. We'll talk some Sixers. You're listening to Say the Boot First podcast. Hang out through the break. We'll be right back. InsurePhilly.com. We comparison shop all the time. Can I get this cheaper on Amazon? What will the store brand save me? Should I get a second estimate on this remodel? So why not do that for your insurance needs? Better yet, why not have someone comparison shop for you? At InsurePhilly.com, you can get up to 10 quotes in about 10 minutes with top insurance carriers like Progressive, Travelers, Nationwide, Selective, Liberty Mutual, Encompass, Kemper, and Berkshire Hathaway. Owner-agent Matt Maloney provides top national carriers with top local service. Just go to InsurePhilly.com to get your quote online or call Matt at 215-300-9590. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, business, and Medicare insurance plans, make sure to go to InsurePhilly.com today or call 215-300-9590. Matt Maloney gives you the national carriers you recognize from a local company you can trust. InsurePhilly.com.
Yeah, that's us.
They lose tonight.
Shut up, AP.
It's the one here. Turn the beat up. Just a little bit.
Yeah, turn that beat up.
The principal is in speaking. Welcome back to another episode of the Say the Boot
Oh my
First
God, they're down
podcast. Thanks,
13.
thanks to our sponsor, InsurePhilly.com, for all your insurance need. Give the Matt Maloney Agency, NPM Agency, a call. Matt will hook you up with all your insurance needs. We got you covered. And keeping us hydrated, pop some cans, fine whiskeys, and keeping our bellies full. Mamma Mia's Pizzeria. All right,
I'm fine.
you
with
guys, we were trying to talk football, and you guys kept interrupting with
it. Thank you.
Sixers.
DJ won his bet.
So where are we at?
I won both bets.
Six. Is the game over?
Yeah, they're
it's
down
No,
13.
they're down, yeah.
So
They-
it's over for all intents and
All right,
purposes.
so now
It's
can I
over.
explain what I'm saying?
About what?
This is good that they lose tonight.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It is. Nate will agree with me. Nate, do you want to play Brooklyn in the first
Nate
round?
will not agree with you,
Yeah.
Smitty.
Who would you rather play, Chicago or Toronto? Because that's who you
Chicago.
Okay, so that's who you probably play. What are you worried about? You avoid Brooklyn.
I still don't think Brooklyn's going to make it.
You let Milwaukee and Brooklyn beat the hell out of each other.
I'm fine with that.
It's a bad loss though, Smitty.
It is
Exactly.
Really
It's
good.
a bad loss.
loss.
It's a bad loss.
You have the easiest remaining schedule. You don't lose the.
It would have
to
been.
Detroit.
I
It would have
don't
been a
really
fine
care.
loss if
I don't care.
Embiid or Harden
Where was
or
that
both
game?
of them sat.
It's in Detroit.
Yeah,
Yes, it doesn't matter.
It don't
but I was
matter.
just curious.
I'm fine.
That's
with
even
it.
worse. They're like the second best team on the
Just
road.
avoid Brooklyn in the first round. That's it. That's all I want to do.
I'm okay with that.
That's what I'm saying, and that's when they're not going to get the 1 or 2 seed. Are
I don't think they're
providing-
losing by on
And
purpose
here's
though.
the other thing. I think that we can beat Miami in the second round 100%.
Miami's
Miami's
disheveled.
done.
Right. So do you,
Tyrese Maxey.
let me
broke
ask
them.
you, do you think who do you think we can't beat?
The Bucks.
Milwaukee's the only
Bucks,
team that ever scared
and
me.
the Nets.
Okay, so you wouldn't have to play them until the NBA
The
Finals
Bucks
if
and the
you're a
Nets.
4 seed. You get Chicago and Boston.
And I'm gonna be honest, Boston lately they're
yeah, but
really
they don't have a
good.
center now.
Dude, he's only out 4 to 6 weeks. He'll be back by the end of the second round.
I think it was 4 to 6 months.
No, it's weeks, isn't it?
And they said that's the
4 to
best
6
case
weeks.
scenario that he's back for the second round. He ain't gonna be back.
That'll
Joe
be-
White just
yeah.
commented the Sixers bench had 5 points.
They're horrible.
So here's, I don't remember if we asked this last week. I've been meaning to ask it every week. But what's going to keep the Sixers from winning?
Doc?
Yes, this,
Doc.
It's
that's
gonna be Doc
Doc's
and-
number
Doc-
one.
Doc in the bench.
Doc-
but-
I was just going to say
but
him in the bench.
plays in the Doc because Doc controls.
Right,
There's some
yeah,
noise today that came out about Doc.
Yeah, and B came out against him a little bit.
Yes, he
No,
did.
he
I'm
just said
saying
why-
Yes, he
why-
did.
It wasn't
Yeah.
obvious.
No,
but
they
it was a
talked
little
about
bit of a comment
Players
towards him.
talk like how they had like a Alshon Jeffrey, like have been leaking to reporters that there's multiple people
Oh.
within the Sixers organization. What? Who said
Joe White just said the Pistons bench has 39 points.
right?
Yeah, because they're
39 to 5.
probably subbing out the whole bench like
Wow.
a college team because they suck.
I just you
don't
know,
worry
it's
about
been a
it.
problem. Why should you know? It's been a
Because I'm not
problem
worried
for
about it.
years. Like I'm guilty of it as any other fan. We talk ourselves into these guys thinking they're going to make a difference, but we gotta start to come to the realization that these players are who they are. They're not difference makers.
We're gonna go as
and it's
far.
why they're bench pieces.
But here's the thing: in the playoffs, a lot of these guys are not even going to be in rotation.
No,
Harden's
you have
going.
to figure it
Harden's gonna go 40 to 42 minutes a game.
You think so?
Yes, 100%.
That
Then why are they
hamstring-
playing tonight?
Exactly.
But
Then why are they playing tonight? These guys
why will
need to
they
get
play?
a rest.
Why will they keep
Is his
playing?
hamstring fully healed?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He looks. He doesn't look hurt, but then he does look hurt. It's weird.
Nate, how many minutes do you think Harden plays in the playoffs? 40 a night.
38,
He has to.
38, 40.
So then you
Yeah,
got
at least.
Yeah, and here's the other thing that they have to do, which I know we all agree on. You have two freaking superstars. It's not rocket science, Doc Rivers.
He makes it rocket
Embiid
science.
or Harden
Yeah.
needs to be on the court at all
And
times.
I thought that was the plan at the beginning
It
when they
was
picked up
said.
Harden.
He said it.
Yeah,
But
to
the
keep
problem
one of
is-
them on the court.
And to be honest, he's been doing that. The problem is the people that come in off the bench are horrible. You can't
Yeah.
have
But hang
the other-
out.
I'm sorry, I like Niang. He's a cool dude. I drink with him at
You hung out with him a couple
wait,
times.
drink with him
What
at
happened?
Cracked a
Yeah.
few cold ones
Wait,
with
hold
him.
on. Violation.
cool,
What
but-
happened at the beginning of the year? He ain't better than Mike Scott. Did he not say that?
Cool
Is
dudes
he-
don't win
is
you
he-
championships.
He's better than Mike Scott. Yes.
But dude, sometimes he looks like he should be playing at the YMCA in a men's league.
Well, he's overweight.
Ever
He's
see
out
that
of
clip
shape.
of Philip Seymour
because
Hoffman?
he's drinking too much with me at ladder 15.
You see that one? Him just firing up shots, making it rain, and he misses every
Clanking
single
off
one.
the backboard, not
That's-
even the rim, the
That's
backboard.
Niang. Niang just there's not a shot he doesn't
That's
like.
that's the one move I don't like. That like I think we could have upgraded our bench at the deadline. Like if we were going to get Harden, that's fine, but they could have made a trade. They could have.
But what was out there? You don't know the mark. See, I think they thought that the
Dude.
buyout market was going to be
Dude,
better.
Cleveland
than
gave
what it
up
was.
what 2 second rounders for the what's his name from Indiana?
Who?
What's the kid that went to Michigan and now he's on the Cavs? Played in Indiana. Karis LeVert.
Oh,
You telling me that
well,
don't help our
Levert's-
bench?
Levert's starting to turn into a journeyman.
Yeah, but is he better than some of the other people on our
Oh,
bench?
Yeah. I'm
Like
not
even the
arguing that.
buyout market, like
The buyout market's what screwed them.
I mean, I don't
Nobody
know why
thought there was
everybody
gonna be other pieces.
like Dragic
but
is going. Like I mean,
He
good
hasn't
for
done
him,
anything.
but he's been all right for Brooklyn. But at the same time, like a lot of these guys that went to Brooklyn, the Lakers, or wherever they went, like none of them are doing anything.
No, that's the.
Like I think Brooklyn's out in the first round.
I
Really?
keep saying I don't even know if Brooklyn's making
You
it.
think
Yeah,
that's
I
true?
love Brooklyn, man. I
I'm-
don't.
If Brooklyn gets in, I think they're
Dude, the
they're-
Bucks are
they're
beating
scared.
Brooklyn now. So if they
I got
win
money on the
tonight-
Bucks tonight.
I got money on the Nets. I took the Nets.
right. But what I'm saying is, like, do you see Brooklyn? Do you really see Brooklyn beating Milwaukee in a 7-game series if
No.
Milwaukee's got home court?
No.
Right. That's probably what that matchup's
I
going to
don't
be.
know. I can't definitively say yes or no. I don't know.
Dude, they've owned them every time they freaking played them.
Dude, it's the play.
They should have beat him
Wait a
last
minute,
year,
If
right?
you're going to say it's the playoffs, then we can't be worried about this Detroit loss because
No,
we're
we
not
can
going to
be
know.
because we know how bad our bench is.
But you don't know what we're going to go as far as Harden, Embiid, and
No.
Hold on, listen. Or Maxey or Harris has to have 20 points a game.
That's
That's
what I
as
was gonna
far as
say.
we're going to go.
We know what Harden and Embiid are going to do.
What has happened to Maxey
What are
in
you
the
talking-
last 10 days?
I mean,
He has weird stints where he's just
he doesn't
seems
get the
like-
ball enough.
yeah, but he went from lighting it up when Harden first got here to
So did Harden.
damn
Harden
near
lit it up, too.
non-existent the last game. No,
But-
we didn't see tonight, but the previous game against the Bucks, he was non-existent.
But in,
He-
in the Heat game, yeah,
he
it's hard.
still
Find
seems
his
that
way.
he's not that he's. I don't want to knock on the guy because I love him.
I love everything about his
But
game when
he
he's
still
on.
seems like in those big
Timid.
moments against the bigger, better
Yeah.
teams, it seems like he's still not ready for.
Deer
it.
in the headlights.
Yeah, I just don't think if he like. I just
Yeah,
don't
like
understand if he
Ryan in the
knows-
state in the playoff.
Oh, stop.
I
PCL
just don't know.
championship.
I just don't know if he doesn't know his role fully
Yeah.
yet. But
Because Wood girls won.
No, but they look like a deer in the headlights against Newman Gretty once they put the press on, right or wrong.
they
talking-
lost by 4.
We talking pros or PCL?
Seriously.
Both.
Sweden doesn't care about the PCL.
Yeah,
we're gonna
too
lose
long
our.
ago.
We're gonna lose our ranking.
I'm just gonna say I'm not worried about the Sixers until I see what they do in the playoffs. That's
I'm worried that
That's it.
Doc is not figuring it out. And a game like tonight,
Well, if Doc's
That
not,
they ended
Jay
up
Wright's gonna be
losing,
the coach.
that they ended up losing, they should have sat at least one of those guys.
If Doc Wright or Doc Rivers doesn't figure it out,
Jay's
it's gonna
not
be either,
coming.
and then it's probably gonna be Sam Cassell. Supposedly the players love him.
I would be fine.
That's
with
what
that.
I'm right. Or Jay Wright.
I'm with Jim. I really am concerned that Doc is gonna. His rotations are just
Okay, well if he doesn't, he's gone. So then
Is he gone? I don't think he
yes,
is.
100%.
You just gave
Nate,
him
if
an
they go out in the
extension.
first, no, Doc signed a 5-year deal. This is now year what 3?
But
2?
didn't he get an extension for 3 years?
No, he signed a 5-year.
doesn't matter.
It was a
He's a
3-year deal,
coach.
wasn't
No,
it?
it's 5 for
It was 5?
50.
Okay.
Doesn't
Was
matter.
his
He's a
original.
coach. You can get rid
Nate,
of a coach.
if they go out in the first round, is Doc Rivers gone?
No.
Exactly.
Yes, he is.
If
It's
they
not
go out the
exactly.
first round, he should be.
If what do you think, Deke?
I'm just responding to somebody, a friend Brown. He's saying if they don't make the finals, I don't think they bring him back.
I agree with him.
Or is that just wishful thinking?
I agree. If
and
they
I'm
don't,
saying agreed they need to get out of the second round. If they do that, he's back.
If they go to the Eastern
If
Conference
not-
Finals, he's going. If not,
If
he's
not,
going. He's going.
Santa might have an early Christmas present for you.
I think if
Back
they
to
go
Cole.
if they go 7 games in the second round, I don't think he's
Why?
fine.
That's the same thing as last year.
Exactly.
With Harden.
Think about it. How many games has this? They play what, half a season together? They're gonna say, let's give them a full season together,
I don't think so.
and let's give him another piece.
I don't think so.
Because I think if you ask Maury, I think he wouldn't tell it to us, even though we got him on here. He might confess.
yeah, we have
But I think he would tell
D'Antoni?
you that he expected more out of the buyout market and the trade value of some teams. I think he undervalued what teams were going to do at the trade deadline. I think he was going to get another piece out of the buyout market. I don't think he.
I think he wanted.
I
to.
I don't think he was
I
getting
think he
banking on
was-
DeAndre
He may have
Jordan.
thought he was getting a better backup for Embiid.
I don't think he was banking on
No,
DeAndre
I
Jordan.
think he
to
thought
be
it was
a
going to
guy.
be Dwight Howard, but I don't think we're that much different with
I think
Dwight
he was
Howard.
going to get Robin Lopez. I thought.
No, that's yes, yeah, that's
And-
right.
But
I
is he
think
really
he
that
was
much
gonna be
Yeah,
better?
either of those guys
Right.
excite you.
Right.
I
Did
would
they
have
get-
rather-
But it's better than DeAndre Jordan. Dude can't jump.
I mean, he
And
can
then you
get
got
the
Paul
lobs.
Millsap. Paul
Well,
Millsap
he
gave
was
a
part of the
15
trade,
gave up a
whatever.
15-0 run. No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
He was
and you
part
know
of the
what else?
Harden trade, but the dude gave up a 15-0 run to Giannis the other night. That's what lost him
What
the game.
was-
Doc gave up a 15-0
Right,
run to
yes.
Giannis.
I
And gave up a what to Jokic? Like,
was-
why is Embiid on the bench when the
That's
opposing
the
team's
part I
best
don't
player is
understand.
on the court?
That's the part I
was
don't
there a
get.
timeout when Giannis was going through that
No,
15
he
point?
went on
Hell,
a 15-0
that
run.
was
Yes,
like
and there was
Paul
no
Millsap,
timeout.
And
Yes.
Doc didn't call a timeout until they went up, what was it, 6 or something?
Okay,
Like, dude.
not to get into lower level basketball, but if I see a player doing that on the teams that I coach, I'm calling a timeout after like 8, 7,
And you're probably
8,
getting
9
your
points.
best player back on the floor.
Yeah,
As
and
soon as you
I'm
see-
getting the better
as-
players back on the
As
floor.
soon as you see that best player
Yes.
checking into the game,
You know how many
hey,
times-
Joel, go.
You know,
Yeah.
you know how many times we've been up late at the end of the game, or in the fourth quarter, and we've been up, say, double digits to 15 points or so,
Right.
and they still, and we have our bench in there. We have full bench players in there, and they still have their starters out there. And I will turn to the starters sitting on the bench, and I will say, if this goes under 10, everybody, all the starters back to the table.
Well, then you should coach the Sixers.
Maybe I should, and I'll do it at the fraction of the
I mean,
price.
wait, what was your record this year?
Don't ask.
No, I'm asking you.
It wasn't good.
They're in rebuild mode.
What was
It was a rebuild
no,
season.
what was your
Trust the
record?
process.
Don't ask about this year. This
Yeah,
year was
what
not
was
a
your
good
record,
year.
Andrew?
0-10.
So then you can't talk.
No, trust the process, Smitty.
No, there ain't no trust
When
in the
we've had
process.
good, better
0-10.
teams, when we've had better teams, and we've been in that situation where we've been up. I have told the start. I've turned around and told the
God, here we
starters,
go.
when this gets under 10, everybody back to the table.
Joel Embiid. We're winning it all.
Yeah, I don't have a Joel or a Harden sitting on the bench waiting to go back.
That's me.
It's a serious problem though, Doc's rotations.
The
But my
other
point
thing-
is, if I know
Yeah, but
that,
here's-
why doesn't
But
he know that?
here's the other part that I think is a big problem. Doc doesn't want to play
Breaking news.
young guys besides Maxey.
That's what
Why
pisses
does
me off.
Bassey not get a chance? Why is Isaiah
Why
Joe
is
not
Paul
getting
Reed
a
not
chance?
in the game?
I know you guys are gonna laugh, but like I still think Charlie Brown brought some energy to the team. I'm not saying he's a great player, but I'd rather see him out there
I'd
too.
rather see just about anybody than
Like,
Paul
why are we
Millsap
not getting
try to
any of the
stop
young
Giannis.
guys? Isaiah Joe can shoot,
Because it's late in the season. You have to figure out what
but
you have.
he
on the
hasn't
bench
played young
there.
guys all year.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly.
That's bullshit.
doesn't matter.
They got some play earlier in the years.
A little
Earlier in the year,
play.
Charlie Brown
That's-
was in there, and Bass
Charlie
was in
Brown
there.
was playing when they didn't have Simmons
That
was
was
hurt.
like the COVID thing.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why he doesn't go to Paul Reed or Isaiah Joe. I really don't.
Why is the kid that they drafted in the first round not getting any chance?
Brody
But,
asks
like-
me all the time, "Where's Springer at?"
No, but he's
That's
right.
true.
He's
That's
down in
true.
the
No,
G League,
because
right?
look at the
Yeah.
guy from the Nuggets, dude. Like
Bones?
he was
Bones?
drafted 26.
Oh,
like,
Bones.
I wish we had that dude's awesome.
Dude,
How
Springer-
great would that be to have
it
a
would,
guy
but
like him?
Springer, like he's averaging and he's shooting about 40% for three. He's got 20. They didn't even thought about even giving the guy a lick of
I
minutes.
don't understand. Like,
And that's Doc Rivers
I'm
not playing young guys.
I'm not trying to sound like a smart expert, but like Paul Reed.
That's why we're here.
I know, right? Paul Reed wins the Rookie of the Year and MVP of the G League in 1 year While they win the championship too.
Well, he did that
year?
dumb shit, like he stole the ball and missed a reverse dunk, so then he's in Doc's doghouse.
That's what I'm saying.
But
like,
that's the shit
guy
that drives
can play
me nuts.
basketball. Why do you not give him the
Isaiah Joe
opportunity?
can score too. Look what he did in Arkansas.
The dude tore it up in the G League.
Right.
Like, I don't understand why you don't give this guy a chance.
I don't have
He
an
is
answer.
a better option than Paul Millsap.
Right.
All right. So if they don't make it to the conference final,
I think Doc's going.
Doc's gone.
I don't.
Yes.
No, they got to get picked. Well,
The conference finals is
second
two.
round.
Yeah, he's
after the
going.
second round
I
is the
think
conference finals.
they sit down with him this offseason and say, look, if you don't get over this hump, you're done.
No, I think he's done.
We're good. I think they sit down. They lay out an off-season plan. We're bringing back Harden to a max. We're going to try to dump Tobias.
See, I wouldn't pick him
We're going
on.
to try to bring in Beal if that's the rumors that are out there that are true.
But
because that's what I would.
Here's
do.
the one
That
part
be
why I
my-
would
that would be
say.
my pipe dream.
But
of
here's
the
my one
offseason.
reason why I don't think so. Morey did not hire Doc Rivers. He's got no allegiance to him.
Didn't. You're right.
No allegiance. If he wants to go out and bring in, I don't like him, but D'Antoni, because he thinks that system worked with Harden. I don't like it either. Or if he thinks Sam Cassell,
He was.
or
He is
if he
an
thinks there's
assistant,
somebody
isn't
else
he?
out there, Morey doesn't have any allegiance. The only thing is, now you owe Doc still $30 million.
I don't care. I
But
don't care. That's
Yeah,
not
who
my
cares
money.
a shit
Well,
about
not my
that?
money. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
But I'm
exactly.
just-
Rich
but
people
I-
losing their
You know how
money.
many
It's not-
times a coach has gotten fired and they still owe
I'm
him for
just-
X amount
I'm
of
saying
years?
that's the only reason why our owners want to do it. I agree.
Yeah.
I
They are
think if
cheap.
they don't
They are
make the
cheap.
Eastern Conference Finals, Doc Rivers is gone.
If they don't make the Eastern Conference
Doc
finals,
is gone.
or even
He's not.
Look,
I
if
don't
they-
think he's gone.
Yes, he
I don't,
is.
he's not going.
and they bring
okay.
in Beal, do you want that guy that couldn't get you to the Eastern Conference Finals?
No.
Coaching
that's
that
also a
team.
good
The
point.
other thing you have to think about too with that Beal thing, which I was reading, is, and it's a pipe dream, right? Just to give up Harris. More than likely, you're putting Maxey in that deal. I'm not ready to put Maxey in there to get Beal. I'm not.
Isn't he a free agent now? Bradley Beal?
No.
No, he would. Be
But
assigned
are
to-
you guys willing to put Maxey in
Oh,
there?
hell no! But I would do Tobias and possibly.
Yeah, but why
Thibault.
the hell would they do that? They're not doing that.
Why not? They're in
Who?
rebuild.
Because somebody like Boston can even offer more.
Like what?
I mean, you could probably get Smart and some of their younger players.
Wasn't Smart dangled around during the deadline this year? Nobody took him.
Well, that was for like a superstar player. You don't think Smart, Grant Williams, and one of their other younger
Dangle them
players?
for who? Beal?
I'm saying I don't think Tobias has as much worth as Grant Williams and Marcus Smart and a first-round pick from Boston.
What are
How
the
about
contracts?
Tobias? How about Tobias and Thibault in a pick? I would do that.
Yeah, but I don't think that's enough for Washington.
If you're bringing in D'Antoni and you're bringing in Beal, hell yeah! Can you imagine that offense?
I'm
They're
not
throwing up 200
saying
points a
what,
game.
what are the
You're
contracts
missing
of
my
like?
point.
I know what you're saying.
Why
but
the
what
hell
are
would
the
the
contracts
Wizards
of
take that?
what are the
Because
contracts
they're
of Harris
rebuilding.
versus a guy like
So
Smart?
why would the Wizards take on a 2-year shit contract for Tobias Harris?
That's so basically what's the shittier contract? Is it Harris or is it Smart?
It's probably Harris.
Smart.
Is
Really?
the
Smart's
shittier
on-
contract?
Oh shit,
That's what I'm asking. What's the
Harris is on the
Harris.
max.
That's why I don't
Okay.
think they do it.
But they're in a rebuild. They
I
got
didn't know where
nothing.
Smart's contract.
The
at. That's what I
Wizards
was
have
asking.
nothing.
But like Boston could give up like their first-round pick. I forget what his name is. Give
But
up
it
Vander.
also
Like
depends on Beal. Beal has to approve.
Beal
him.
is best friends with Tatum.
And apparently the rumors are Beal wants to play with Harden and Embiid.
I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. And then Harden's also going to have to take less money.
Yeah.
Harden can't take that
And he's-
max.
He said that he's willing to
Well,
take.
we'll see what he does.
He's later in his career. He wants to get
He
that
wants
ring.
the ring, yeah. And that's why I think, like, I'll be honest, I'm worried, but I think come playoff time, the good
That's what I'm
players,
saying.
they flip the switch. They know the mode. They have a different tone about them come playoff time. So that's why I'm not worried about Harden and Embiid because I think they'll step up. But the bench and Doc, they got to figure something out.
Who do we have this week? There's only
It's
nine
trash.
games left,
Yeah, the Sixers have the easiest remaining schedule.
so we'll have a
You would think that'd be
better
a good thing.
idea.
Yeah,
at
but
this
I don't
point
think
next
they're
week
trying
where
to
they're
get the
gonna be.
1 or 2 seed. That's
I don't
what-
care about that. Then if they're not doing that, give these guys a rest. That's my
Brooklyn's
thing.
I
beating
agree.
Milwaukee now.
Give these guys a rest. Then. All right, we got the Phil's home opener
Dude,
coming up
next
this week.
week.
Baseball starting.
I'm
Gotta figure
excited.
out what's
I
gonna
am,
happen
you know,
there.
stoked.
Dude, Bryson Stott.
You think that he starts?
I
He's on
don't
the
know if he
opening
starts,
day
but I
lineup?
think the
I
kid's
think
a
he's-
stud.
You think he stays with the team?
I think he's your opening day third
Yeah, I
baseman.
agree with you.
And I think Moniak's your opening day center fielder.
I don't know. Veerling can
Why?
hit. Veerling's good too.
Moniak's looking good.
I'm
dude.
not saying Moniak's not looking good,
And
but
he's your
Veerling's
number
good
one
too.
overall
I think
pick?
it's a good plateau. Platoon, both of them. I'm not
All you
saying
gotta
it.
say is we're hitting 4 home runs a game.
Who?
We're hitting 4 home runs a game.
I mean,
That'd be crazy.
by the way, did anybody see the freaking shot that Harper hit. I think it went into the highway yesterday.
He's looking really good.
He's looking ridiculous.
He has
and Castellanos, that shot
I
that
was
he hit.
shot over Frenchie's.
I was looking at the MVP odds. Harper's still up in the top 5. And
Who's first? Soto?
it's Juan Soto. Mookie Betts is up there.
Freddie Freeman should be up there.
No,
No, Mookie.
He's behind Harper.
Really?
Yeah, it was like
Tatis. Tatis is hurt.
Yeah, Acuna is up there. Harper's, I think, 4 or 5.
Acuna's up there already after coming back off an
he's gonna be
injury.
sick. Yeah.
I know, but
He's the best. He was want to be the MVP
I agree.
You know what
I
else
loved
I
him, but I
think?
just
When I think
Yeah.
when I think of our division, I don't know why, but I don't think the Mets are going to be as good as people think.
Nah, they will.
No, because
They-
Scherzer's very old.
No, stop,
Dude, he's-
stop.
He eventually.
He's
He's
got the best rotation in baseball, probably.
I'm just saying,
Think-
Scherzer's going to eventually hit a wall. What's he,
Smitty.
36, 37? Does he hit a wall eventually?
Yeah, he's up there.
They might have the best 1-2 pitching combination
If
possibly ever.
Scherzer's
Possibly
healthy.
ever.
Possibly ever.
But look at their
DeGrom,
this kid's with his superlatives.
DeGrom,
He loves
DeGrom
it.
and
You're
Scherzer.
24, dude.
Who name the 1-2 pitcher?
Dude, let me
Go ahead,
get
go ahead.
my
You're gonna snake.
I don't know off the
Halliday
top of
and
my head,
Cliff Lee.
but I'm
Glavine
sure I
and
can
Schmaltz.
find.
I would take
Glavine
DeGrom
and
Scherzer.
Schmaltz in their prime.
Okay, that's one.
I'm sure I can find something.
Clemens
Johnson
and
and
Pettit
Schilling?
with Houston.
Who?
Johnson and Schilling.
Clemens and Pettit.
I would take DeGrom and Scherzer over Clement and Pettit.
Dude, Clement in his
They
prime.
won a couple World Series, or yeah, at least a couple, if
Yeah,
not
but
3.
Look at the team they had too.
Well, yeah, and they'll look at the pitching they had.
I'm just saying. I think.
Granted, they were juicing,
I
but
don't think we understand how ridiculous DeGrom is.
No, I think DeGrom's
No,
awesome.
the
Dude had
Yes.
more
I think-
RBIs than runs. He
I
let
think
up last year.
DeGrom is
Let that sink
amazing.
in.
I'm
Like,
just
okay?
telling you right now, Scherzer was struggling at the end of his year with the Dodgers. He didn't pitch that
He
great
just won a Cy Young.
last year.
Yes.
Okay,
Or
but
no, it was
Yeah, Scherzer didn't win last year.
2 years ago.
no,
World
but
Series
look
year.
at his
Yeah,
2
2 years
numbers
ago.
in the playoffs with the Dodgers. He wasn't that great.
I'm just telling you. I think.
Dude, Scherzer's. Let me look and see how old this old head is.
Oh, he's old.
He's going to be
30.
38 in July.
Damn, I'm almost 38.
On the other
what do
side
you-
of that.
You
He
ain't
got-
throwing 95 there.
Dude, 30
way on the other
Yo,
side of
what
that,
do you
Andrew.
what do you think
Watch
about
it.
that? 38 years old in July, and he signed a 4-year deal with the Mets. I don't think
Wow.
he's
Wasn't it 2 years? I thought it was
no,
2
it's
years.
4.
I thought it was
They-
like
they
2.
gave-
like,
I
it's
think
all-
they
That's
gave-
a lot of
I
mileage
think
on
they-
that arm.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I think. I don't know.
3 years, 130 million. He got.
There it is. 3 years.
Takes them to 41. The end of that contract.
By the way,
All right.
the Mets lineup is not that great.
No,
the guy,
I will agree.
the
Nets-
guy that they
Mets lineup isn't
signed from
great.
Cleveland, the shortstop, that they
Horrible.
made him.
Lindor.
Yeah, he was horrible last year.
Lindor.
Yeah.
He's
Pete Alonso, okay, but who else?
That's it.
Who else they got?
No.
Who?
Oh my God. Baez. Where's he at?
He's with Detroit.
Right.
He went to Detroit.
Yes, he signed a
Yes.
free agent deal. That's what I'm saying. Their offense is not as good as people think. The Mets
Their pitching is good though.
and our bats are ridiculous.
They have a decent. Their catcher's not. What the hell's his name? McCann.
Yeah, but I'm
He's not bad.
He's not bad, but he's not like who
I'll
scares
take-
you in
I'll
their
take
lineup
Realmuto.
other than Alonso.
If Lindor has a bounce back year, he had a bad year.
And by the
He
way,
started out horrible.
DeGrom's
Yeah.
actually a good hitter, and guess what? He won't be hitting.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
But so is Wheeler, right?
I just don't think you guys are understanding like how ridiculous.
No, I think
is.
DeGrom is amazing,
He's
but he also
probably-
has arm
He's
problems.
probably top 5 pitcher.
But
in
he
my
also
lifetime.
gets hurt too, right? Right?
Yeah, no. He's hurt a lot.
I just think the
that's one
Phillies
of
are
his
going to. I
problems.
agree with Andrew. I don't think they hit 4 home runs a game, but like I just thought about this. The problem with the Phillies before in the past is like somebody in your lineup goes down, Ray Muto or Harper, you go to shits. Let's just say hypothetically, even Harper gets hurt for a month. You're okay with your lineup still with Castellanos,
Yeah.
Schwarber, Hoskins, Ray Muto.
Yeah, that's what they never
that's-
had.
They never had.
They never had the depth.
And
in
by
their
the way,
lineup.
if you don't want to
With
throw to
Harper.
Harper, you don't want to throw to Harper. Okay, fine. Now you're
Deal
throwing to
with
Castellanos.
Oh, you don't want to throw to him? Deal
Right.
with Realmuto.
Right. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
you don't want to throw to him? Deal with Hoskins.
This all sounds great.
You don't want to
And
throw
we've
to him, throw to
seen, we've
Schwarber.
seen
Right.
lineups like
Schwarber's
this.
going to be bad leadoff.
But the Phillies.
No, not you've never
go
seen a
into
lineup as
funks
good as
where
this. Charlie Manuel said this
they got
lineup's better
hitters.
than 08. And it is.
I can see a
If
lot
they
of
all
crooked
go
numbers
into,
in
if
this
they all go
lineup.
into, I hope so. But if they all go into a funk, they
Well, then it's
What are,
Yeah,
the,
but-
what are the chances? That's
There-
my point.
No,
what are the chances?
It
of
happened-
that?
that's-
it happened
that's
last
going to
year, the year
happen.
before.
Not
That's-
all 5 of them.
No. Listen.
Hoskins ain't-
Out of
Hoskins ain't
100,
gonna be here.
and Jimmy and I were talking about this
He's
the
not.
other
He's
night
getting
with
traded.
Bobby
Bones
H.
getting traded.
Listen. Out of 156 games,
Right.
they're not going to score 8 runs every game
No.
for 150.
No.
They're going to be games where they score 0 to 3 runs.
Yes.
I'm
Right?
I don't
They're
think
probably
a lot.
right.
They-
There
Yes.
are going to be games where they score 0
Yes.
to 3.
I don't think
They're
a
going to
lot.
be in a
I
slump.
don't
Yes.
think a lot.
No, there's going to be, say, 30 to 40 games
Maybe like
out of
maybe like
156.
How many
Maybe
games?
like
how
five-
many, how many
and
games do you
I'll
think?
take that.
maybe
Yeah.
like 5
Yeah,
series.
but
Maybe like 5 series
my
out of the
point
year.
is, it's going to happen.
Yeah,
And
It's
you
gonna
need
be
your
like
pitching.
Yeah.
Hopefully, your pitching comes through and
Look,
carries you through that.
I'm really excited about the Phillies. I think they made all the right moves. I really do.
I do
That's
too.
why you brought Dombrowski in to do this.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Right,
Yes.
but that's why I don't
Yes.
think Dombrowski's done. I think they're gonna now make another move. I think
Look,
Bohm
I think Bohm, yeah,
is
that they're
going
here.
to Oakland for
Bohm's-
one of their
Bohm's-
young
Bohm's-
pitchers.
Bohm's
Yeah.
gone. Bohm's gone.
Bohm's
Yes.
gone.
You hear the rumors
dude's
about it.
got a wiffle ball for a bat. or
Yeah,
wiffle
but they
ball
did
bat
say
for a
he's
bat.
working with a new stance with that hitting coach. Supposedly their
He-
hitting
he
coach they
can't
got
swing
pretty
the
damn
bat.
good. He like
He
rebuilt
can't
Schwarber's
swing at
swing.
all.
I'm just telling you
I
what I
know,
read.
I'm fine with it.
I
if they
like
let
them.
him.
That's a
Dude,
shame.
I think
I
Bryson
did too.
Stott.
So you think Stott's in the starting
I
lineup?
think Stott's a
Stott's-
stud.
I think Stott's your
I,
opening
he
day
was a
third
stud
baseman.
last year in the
10
minor league.
of his last 11, dude. He's
Yeah.
got a hit.
I
Yeah,
think
I
he's your
know.
opening day
He's
third baseman.
ridiculous.
I mean, I like Moniak too. Don't get me wrong. I'm
Moniak-
hoping he does.
Why not Mick?
Right?
I stopped to get our pizzas from Mama Mae's tonight.
Yeah.
And I was talking to the guy behind the counter. He was very excited. Phils are starting up next week.
Right.
And he was saying the same thing. Like, we got Stott's looking good,
Yep.
Moniak.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started talking about Bowman. It's like the Phillies have this curse of these young guys that they wait to bring them up, and then they just
Yeah, but
screw
Bowman,
them
they
up when
didn't
get to
wait.
the major. Well,
But-
no, they didn't wait as long for him.
No, you're right.
But they
though.
bring him up, and they just
Yeah.
they can't do anything. Nick Williams and Don Brown, and like
yeah.
all these guys that were
Yeah.
supposed to be the next great
Who was the-
homegrown
who was the
Philly
pitch- Who was the
that
pitcher?
just
Jesse,
doesn't
Jesse,
happen.
Jesse Biddle had a lot of promise.
Yeah.
J.P. Crawford.
Well, JP Crawford,
Now
he's
he's
playing
playing
well
well.
elsewhere.
Now
Yeah.
he's like a
And
decent player.
that might happen with Boom too. Gavin Floyd.
If he goes
Right?
to Oakland,
He went to what?
yeah, he was
Chicago.
All right. He
and
was okay.
he was better in Chicago than he was here.
Well, yeah, because he didn't really get. Yeah, I mean, he only pitched.
I just think that Dombrowski made a lot of really good moves, and this is the perfect team for guys like Stott and Moniak to just blossom.
Dude, didn't he
into
sign
really good
3 guys
players.
that were in the top 10 in slugging percentage last year?
Yeah.
Harper, Schwarber,
Dude,
Castellanos.
Dude, he got Castellanos and Schwarber for the price of Chris Bryant.
but
Yeah.
not. But see,
Yeah, it's cheaper,
right.
cheaper than
First of
Chris
all,
Bryant.
name a time other than the lockout where a guy hits 34 and 100 at 29 years old and get it for $20 million. That Castellanos contract's a steal.
I think Harper. Well, he said Harper had a lot to do.
No,
with
I'm
it.
sure he did, but I'm just saying. Like,
Bryce Harper is going to be a
if,
hell of a GM.
if this
one day.
lockout doesn't go, you got to think Castellanos probably gets 5 years, 150, 30 million at 29. Right?
I would think so, but I
And
think
even
After his
Schwarber,
wait,
but-
after his contract's done, you're saying he's gonna
No, I'm
No,
saying
he
if there was
should've
no
gotten
lockout,
now.
he would have got a lot more
get, oh
money.
yeah.
I think a lot of it is because Scott Boras, as much as people hate him, because
He likes the Phillies now. That's the thing.
He's a hell of an agent, and Harper. I think
He
there's
likes the Phillies now. He didn't
Yeah,
like the
because
Phillies back in the day.
You got
Oh, yeah.
J-Roll in
Well,
the
they
front
didn't want to
office
spend.
now.
JD Drew.
Yep.
That was his
They,
client.
but I'm saying they didn't want to spend.
Yeah.
Now it's
This
like
is
you sign
different- this is
Harper, I'm gonna
different-
take
it's a
care of you.
different mentality with the Phillies. I think.
Right. I
think-
agree.
I think Dombrowski has told Middleton.
The
he's like,
only
"Dude,
thing
you
that
wanna
scares
win, you
me
gotta
still
spend."
is the bullpen.
Yeah.
Actually,
But they
I
made
don't know,
moves
dude.
in.
I don't
After
Right
that,
in,
after the
familiar.
starting pitchers is
Dude,
bad.
Sir Anthony
No,
Dominguez looks
That's what I was just
healthy,
gonna say.
and the freaking closer they got is pretty
Can
decent.
Evil,
I like him.
You know what I heard on the radio today? From last season, our six,
Famili's not
our
as bad
6
as
through
everybody
8
thinks.
hitters are not on the team this year and not in baseball.
Last year, opening day.
From 6 to
Well,
8.
yeah, Moniak didn't play. You're right, and neither did Stott. You're right.
Yeah.
Wait,
They're
they're not.
6.
You said they're not in baseball though.
Yeah,
Wait,
Vierling?
Freddie Gavas.
Oh,
no. Last year's 6 through 8
Yeah.
Was
are not
Oh,
in
yeah,
baseball this year.
Michael Franco.
No,
No.
Franco didn't play
No.
last year. He wasn't here.
Yes, he was.
No,
No,
he
he
wasn't.
wasn't. He hasn't been here.
Freddie
He played-
No, he hasn't been here for a couple
All right,
years.
Freddie Galvis. was.
No, the
No, he
6
got
through
traded.
8.
Adubel.
Adubel.
Adubel's
So
huge.
Dubel didn't start the year last
I'm
year.
trying to
Oh,
think.
Hazley was a
Hazley.
starter.
But he's
No,
but
he's
he's
still
in
in baseball.
I think you misheard that, sir.
Yeah.
Maybe I did.
They just might
6
not
to
be
8 are
starting.
with the
They're-
Phillies.
They
with
are
the
at least
Phillies.
not on the team this
Right,
year.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Schwarber, he's gonna hit 35.
I'm really excited for the lineup. And I
Yeah.
think the pitching's going to be okay.
Castellanos, I don't think he's gonna hit as many home runs, but he's gonna knock in a shit ton of runs.
What?
Does he
Dude,
I don't think he's gonna hit as many as 34
Dude,
last
Sisters
year.
Bank Park, come on. That's short left field.
over or under
He's smoking
85
over that wall.
over or under 85 games?
That's what I
that's
saw.
what they have.
That's what
That's
the
like-
over on.
I'll go
I
over.
think the over.
I think
'Cause they
over.
won.
Remember,
they
there's
won.
only 156
But
games.
they won.
No, there's 162.
They're
ain't
going to
there?
make it up.
No,
They're
they-
making it up.
Oh, they
making
are
it
making
up.
it
They're
up.
gonna do
I
Okay.
that.
have them at like 90 and 72.
They won
91
82. They
and
won 82
71.
games last year, and
Yeah.
they're better this year.
They're
Yeah.
100% better.
What's the
Yeah.
money telling you?
85, he said, right?
Well,
Nate?
when I first saw it, I was like, I saw 82, but I didn't know enough about the team yet. So I've been listening to people. I'm listening to y'all. I'm taking my notes, and now the money's telling me that it's growing. Right? It was at 82,
Now it's
84.
85 and a half.
Now it's 85 and a half. So there's money coming on this team, and I'm assuming because of what they're seeing in the spring.
Well, Nate,
Yeah.
I would even go farther to say I would probably take that 85 and a half now, because if they're in a playoff race, there's no way in hell Dombrowski's sitting still.
Oh,
He did not come here. Like, that's the thing.
That's
I
why
agree
Hoskins is
100%.
gone.
Hoskins is not going. I think Hoskins hits 30 home runs
If
this year.
Hoskins has a good year bounce back year, he stays.
He's got 2
who's-
years
so
till
tell me-
arbitration.
So tell me who Dombrowski's trading then.
Boom.
We're trading Bohm now.
Yeah, we're trying to get
A
rid of
young
Bohm.
pitcher, if somebody's available,
Would
maybe.
you trade
What young
Suarez?
pitchers do we have?
No, not
trade
trade
No,
Suarez?
that's a.
You wouldn't trade.
Who's
Gib-
the most expendable player on this team?
Would you trade Gibson, Kyle Gibson?
You're
Eflin?
not going to get anything for that. I'm
You
thinking
trading
you might have
Eflin?
to trade one of your younger pick, like Andrew Painter, one of your first round picks. If there's somebody available that you
Who's the
want,
catcher that they got?
oh, I don't know.
If they have a catcher
I'm
coming
telling
up.
you, Hoskins can hit his 30 home runs. He's not hitting all 30 in
So
Philly.
then who the hell's okay? If you say
I'm,
that,
I'm just
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no,
if
hold
they're
on.
going to
Jim,
make a
I hope
trade.
not.
No,
I have
hold
his
on.
Jersey.
no, hold on. Let me ask you this: if you trade Hoskins, what's your lineup then? Schwarber
Well, you're
is your
getting-
DH. So
You
who's your
got-
first
You
baseman?
got addition
Yeah,
So
by
just-
you're
subtraction.
are you
just
going
throw
with
somebody in
Bohm?
there.
Are you going Bohm at
Bohm's
first?
gone.
If he's here,
Then that's not happening. No, I don't think Hoskins goes anywhere.
it's addition by
what do
subtraction.
you
And
think?
do what Jim does, because if they need a reliever come playoff time,
They're not going to trade Hoskins for a reliever.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Who else do you have to trade?
I mean, we'll see. I don't know what they're.
I'm
If
glad
you
it's not
trade,
me
if
in
you're
that
trading
position,
for a
that's all.
rental, maybe you can throw a prospect.
Yeah.
But if you're trading for somebody that's going to help you in a playoff run,
I mean, you also
you
have to
no
see
other
what.
pieces on this
But
team.
here's the thing: you also have to see what guys show up in Double A that you can trade, because that or Triple A, because that's what happens. Guys come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nobody expected Bryson Stott. I mean,
No, he had a lot of
no,
problems.
he was
yeah.
not promised to be ready right now.
Oh, no.
Frat was mentioning Stott's name last
He
year.
did, but we also said we
I don't
thought he
think
was
people
another
expect
year
him to be-
away.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
people expect him to be ready
And
now.
listen, Moniak.
Yeah.
If
Joel
Moniak,
Hayes
made a
is gone
big
already.
step.
no, but if Moniak and Veerling are both decent, trade one of them.
Don't buy into Veerling.
I think. all
Don't
right.
buy into them.
I'm not.
Don't buy into them,
I'm not
Smitty.
huge. I'm more Moniak. I'll take Moniak.
Do you know last year, like they were going to give Moniak away
maybe
for a
trade
lot?
Herrera.
He ain't getting shit for
He's still
her.
here.
Would you trade Moniak if it took?
I'll give you the rest of this cup of pop.
No, I think Moniak's a possibility.
I don't know. If Moniak has a good season and he proves to be your everyday center fielder,
Well, then that's a great
you
right.
can't
That's a
move
great
him.
thing. So that's why Hoskins is gone.
Maybe
Just deal
Hoskins
with
is
it.
not
Deal
going
with it.
anywhere.
What
He's
about
Harper's boy too.
Gregorius? Maybe Gregorius.
Yeah,
You know how many guys on this team are Harper's boys? I want to stop saying that. Every player on this team is Harper's
Dude,
boy.
I don't know
Scott
why
Boras
you think
is
you're
all
just
his
going to
boys.
trade Hoskins. You don't have anybody to plug in at first. You still haven't given me a name.
Dustin.
I don't know. That's what I'm
the hell's
saying.
his
But
name?
you're telling me you're going to get players for a playoff run.
Because you have young pitchers that you just
No, you
drafted.
don't.
Tommy Joseph.
No, what 2 first rounders? What's his name? Abel and Andrew Painter. They could give
Kane
one
and
up.
Abel?
Kane
They're
and
gonna-
Abel. Kane is able.
Come on.
No, I don't know. I guess we'll see when we get there.
Right.
Maybe
Might
they
not
don't-
even
maybe-
need
We'll
it.
you
cross
might
that
not
bridge
have
when
to-
we have to.
yeah,
we have to
you might
get.
not
We'll
have
blow
to
up
make
that
the
bridge
move,
when we get
but-
to it.
Maybe
Yes.
you trade Segura because he's in the last year,
Yeah, that's true.
and you
too.
you could do that.
Kingery.
Yeah,
trusting
maybe Kingery, Dingery.
Scotty
God.
Jetpacks.
You guys are
He
just.
got Gabe ruined him.
He really
No,
did.
you know what? If you traded Segura, you could put Camargo there.
I think you're ahead of the curve. Let's just get there first.
We'll get there. I
right.
think this is
We got plenty of baseball to talk.
Yeah.
Next year we got
a
a
NCAA
next week,
tournament. NCAA tournament.
Final Four.
Let's go North Carolina. Let's go Kansas.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
That sucks. Saying let's go North Carolina.
No,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Why does that suck?
I can't make a choice
No,
between
no.
those two.
You know,
So I can't
You
stand
don't
either
like
one.
Coach K?
It's not that I
No.
don't.
I know, my mom
don't
loves
like,
Coach K.
I don't like Duke. I don't like Duke, but I can't stand Coach K.
Yeah,
stand him.
I hope my mom's not
Right.
listening.
So why
She
is
loves
it? Why is it not right to say let's go
Because
Carolina?
I don't like North Carolina
If-
either. I don't like them.
We don't-
If I have to choose
I'm
one
gonna choose
of those
Carolina.
two,
I'm gonna choose Carolina.
Wait, can I ask
listen
why?
to this logic. Go
Can I
ahead.
ask why you don't like Coach K?
I think he's an arrogant prick.
Yeah, but a lot of good coaches are.
To put it
Absolutely.
bluntly,
And why do you not like North Carolina?
because they're always winning.
And
And
Duke
they're
isn't.
just-
See, I like
they're
North
just-
Carolina. I
So
don't
do you
like
hate Duke as a whole or just Coach K?
I said I don't necessarily hate Duke, but I don't like them either. I just don't like. I hate.
So you
Coach K.
tolerate them,
I hate Coach K.
Dude, he doesn't
No,
like
we
them.
don't tolerate any of them.
dude.
This is my logic, as
Listen.
twisted as it might be.
Oh,
A few years ago, we went down to Raleigh, North Carolina for a father-son Parkwood Flyers Carolina game. And I took DJ because Andrew had a championship basketball game. So we
Is that
went
when you
down to the
were-
game. Smitty, put your earbuds
Is
back
that when
on,
you were a
your
good
earphones.
coach?
No.
No.
And we ended up going to both Duke and North Carolina's campus. We were allowed into Duke. We got a tour of the whole place. Got to see the
We didn't get a-
championship
we didn't
room.
get a tour. We got a tour of Cameron indoor. Not the
Yeah,
campus.
my Cameron
him
Indoor
finish his story.
Stadium.
God
Get
damn
on-
it!
Get it on with.
And we went up to the room where they had the trophies and all that. We got to sit in their seats, the
Yeah.
Coach K seats, and this and that. Got to walk on the floor at Duke. We were finished that. We went to North Carolina. Dean Dome wasn't even open.
Well, the whole camp it was ghost.
Yeah,
Mind you, it was spring break. So both campuses were empty.
Yes.
Ghost
And-
towns.
However, Duke was still allowing people into
Yeah.
Cameron
Wait,
Indoor
let me
Stadium to give them
rephrase.
tours.
Let me rephrase. However, Duke was still like, look at us.
Yeah,
we are.
good
Look
point.
at us. We
Good
think
point.
that we're the best ever. You want to
Good
come and
point.
see our trophies?
Good
Come
point.
touch our floor. Come on in.
Good point.
So,
Touchy.
although,
Tickle,
and
tickle.
I said to our tour guide, just to let you know, I can't stand Duke.
stadium
No. And DJ was my witness. I said to him, just to let you know, I can't stand Duke. And his reply to me was, that's okay. We let Carolina fans in here too.
Yeah.
I said, I can't stand them either. So I can't stand
Said you
either
must be
team.
from the
But
prep.
because
You must be from Philly.
so because of the treatment that we got from both teams or from both schools, I will give
Hold on.
a slight rooting interest.
Oh,
so
They
they
slight
did not
rooting
give
interest
you
to Duke.
any treatment.
We went.
They
on
did the
North
same. They
Carolina's
just did what
baseball
Jim
field.
said.
Wait
We
a
did
minute.
go to North Carolina's
Wait,
baseball
hold
field.
on,
We
hold
did.
on, hold
We
on.
got on their
And their,
baseball
fo-
field.
and their football stadium. We
Oh,
walked
Yes,
right
we
in.
did walk
We
around,
walked right in.
but we got in the Cameron Indoor Stadium.
Is everybody in agreement that as long as Nova doesn't win, we're happy?
That means one
No.
of the
As
other
long as it's
three
not
wins.
Duke.
Yeah.
no,
I mean,
no,
Dude,
because
they
it's-
can have their parade on the main line, but they're not having it in Philadelphia, and they're not going to win.
no, they had their parades in Philly.
Yeah, I know, but we're not allowing that this time. We'll be down there picketing. Dude, Kansas is going to smoke. What's the lie right now?
4.5.
Yeah,
It might be
Outright
5.
10 plus
It might-
Kansas.
It might be 5
Lock it in,
now.
boys.
Should
10
Should I
points.
tease it up? to
No,
get
don't
better
tease
odds?
it. Don't tickle it. Just take it.
I'm waiting.
tickle
I'm
it.
waiting, and I'm taking Nova to cover.
Good. Take Nova.
I'm waiting because I think
Take
it's-
Nova without Justin Moore. See what happens.
I think it's
They're
gonna,
going to get
I
smoked.
think it's gonna get jump up to about 7,
and they're going to get smoked.
maybe 8.
Yeah,
All right.
they will.
Mainline smoker.
Quick topics. Quick
Smoking
topics
on
to
that
close
main
it
line
out.
pay.
Yeah.
If you're not watching it, if you have HBO Plus, watch Winning Times.
I
The
heard
Lakers,
It.
the
Heard
build
it's
of it.
very good.
I don't
it's
watch
good.
anything with the Lakers.
It's great.
Are you watching it?
Yeah,
Nate?
man, it's
I
good.
like-
I gotta
I-
get into it. Yeah.
It's not to watch with kids. I'll put that out there.
You let
So,
Brody watch it?
No.
Brody,
Really?
you can
Do they
come over
have,
our house
like-
to watch it.
adult scenes. Or
Jerry spent
Oh,
some
yeah,
time
for
in
sure.
the Playboy Mansion.
I heard that.
So,
I heard that.
do you
Dr.
watch it
That's
on
all
Jerry-
you need to know.
Do
Playboy
you watch
Mansion.
it by yourself then?
yes.
I heard that the Jerry portrayal and the Magic portrayals are very
Magic.
weird.
Oh, I mean, is that how? Does it say how Magic got his HIV?
I think it's leading into some of that.
All right, I gotta
Well,
watch
Magic's
it. then.
coming out with a documentary of his own. Did
But
you
he's still
notice
drinking that cocktail. It's gone.
I don't know. I'm talking about the show.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Sorry.
let the man finish, will you?
Jerry Buss is played by John C. Riley,
Yeah.
who is
You
just
gonna watch it?
just an odd, but he's like perfect. It's
He's
just-
great.
Jerry West is now
Nuts.
there's like a big disclaimer in the front, like some of this has been overblown, and this is yeah.
Dramatic
But
liberty.
Jerry
or whatever
West
they
seems
call it.
like a complete prick. Like was not happy with his life, was
Well, he's
not
a
happy with
logo.
winning. Yeah, and it's just like the things that if it's a quarter true, Nate, the things that Jerry Buss did to get the Lakers.
I think it is.
unbelievable.
I think
Unbelievable.
I think it's pretty close.
I think so too. And it's very interesting. And
Especially
and the way
about
it's-
Magic. I think Magic was a ladies' man for sure.
even back in Lansing.
I thought he
Yeah.
liked both.
And it was very just and the way it's shot is like if you're
Are
into
you
like
being dead serious? Like, joking?
camera
No, I'm
stuff and
serious.
it's
Ah,
Wasn't a joke.
it's very
Who
interesting.
married Boss's daughter?
We haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that, but Magic went at her.
Yeah.
That
I
was
thought
funny.
I thought it was either Jerry
Thought it
West
was Jerry's
or,
girlfriend.
Yeah, right. He thought it was like, oh,
or the coach. Oh my God, the coach. Who was the coach?
Jack McKinnon.
you talking about
No.
Pat Riley?
Not Pat Riley. Phil Jackson.
Oh,
Didn't Phil Jackson marry
No.
Buss's daughter?
No.
Phil Jackson was the coach for Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah. Who married Buss's one of their daughters? I forget.
I don't know. But if you have
Oh, well.
HBO and
I've heard it's
looking
very
for a
good.
good
it is really
series to
good.
watch,
It
it's
is really good.
It's good, interesting. I also found out this week that the Daily News is $2.95 now. That
Yes, it
blew
is.
my mind. $3 for the Daily News.
Yeah, though,
Did you
really.
buy it?
No, I haven't bought a Daily
mean,
News in forever.
That's what-
Climate's changing.
That's like I said. That's when I.
Climate change, man. It's everyone.
That's when I
It does,
stopped.
it does.
And I tapped out on the Daily
Oh,
News at
Bucks just
$2.95
tied
an
it.
issue.
Damn.
I bought it every day for 20 plus years. And
Can you tell us
I
your route that you
I
took
bought
to
it.
get to the
No, I
news?
bought it every day.
What store?
7-Eleven on the corner of Academy and Byberry.
Every day?
Every day.
Did
to
you
go
get
to work.
anything else with it, like a coffee or?
Nope.
How about when you took the L from Erie and Tarsdale? Did you buy it at the
I
newspaper
did.
stand there?
Yes. Sometimes
It was
I
a
did.
newspaper
Yeah.
stand right
Sometimes I did.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
And when they went to $2.95, yeah, I said I'm done.
I'm going to put it out here because I think it's
Hide it.
past the statute of limitations. When we were younger, and you could get the paper out of the machine, my uncle used to say, "Here's the quarter, grab like 4."
Now that I never did.
Is that Uncle Bob?
It wasn't Uncle Bob. No.
Now that you're right. That's an
would've-
Uncle Bob
Uncle Bob would
story.
have asked, but it's actually Uncle Ron. Uncle Ron
Wow.
would say,
Yeah.
grab a couple extra when you're
So
over there."
my prep conscience wouldn't let me do that.
Well, you
His
know,
North Catholic one. No.
No one cares about prep.
you do how to live.
Facts.
About
Nobody cares
what?
about North Cat.
Nate does.
A lot of people care about
No, I
North
don't.
They have
Prep's
a
in
very
Nate's
strong
head.
alumni.
Oh,
The prep is
Durant
living
just
rent
missed a
free in
game-winning
Nate's
shot.
head.
poor Kevin Durant.
No, nobody cares about the prep.
Overtime, Bucks and Nets.
Overtime?
Durant just missed a.
Oh, Trey Young just got hurt.
Let's go
Yeah.
Bucks.
Oh, Trey Young's hurt. That's a shame.
Let's go Bucks. All right.
Damn shame for them Hawks fans.
Hey, you don't wish injuries on it.
Well, no, actually, because I want
Did
them
we-
to beat the Nets.
Yes, he does. That's ruthless Smitty.
I know. I was waiting for somebody to say, "Oh, I'm sure Smith's happy that the kid from Nova." Actually, I felt bad for the kid, but now they're going to lose.
Yeah, they're gonna get smoked.
So you're
Alright.
telling me take Kansas, not Nova to cover.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the line?
It's 5. It's probably 5 now.
Yeah, Nova's going to get smoked
But I don't
without
think it
Justin
jumps
Moore.
up to probably
Is it
like
really
7.
that low?
Nate,
Yeah, I
don't you
think-
think they get
I
smoked
think,
without
I think
Moore?
by tip-off,
should
it'll
be.
be like 6, 7, 8.
They have nothing
range.
behind him. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Did
they.
you see
Yeah,
what
what do
Joe
they
White
have?
said?
What?
You couldn't bother me.
Who?
You couldn't bother Deke when he was reading the Daily News at the Princeton office. And I said, facts.
Was that at his desk, Joe, or was that in the throne room?
No, that was at my desk. You know what we used to do in the Princeton office and in the Philly office?
No.
Well, you're going to find out, Nate. Here it comes.
Tornado
People,
warning.
people would bring the sports section of
in
the
Bucks County starting at
inquiry
10:15.
into
Should probably
the
get out of here.
stall. to do their business,
Yeah, we got a
and then leave it
tornado.
on
Yo,
the
we got a
floor for the
tornado
next guy.
warning at 10:15
We
around
gotta
here.
get out.
We seriously should go.
And what is that? The emergency alert thing?
Yeah, I just got it.
We're about to get hit with it. It's gonna shut it all, go off all in the show and all.
Yeah,
Is there any more
We're
pizza
safe in
left?
here.
Okay.
not a tornado hits.
No,
Are you-
there's
yeah.
like two
I got another
slices.
bottle of pops, and there's a little bit left in there.
All
I
right.
gotta
Let
go to
go.
work tomorrow.
Yeah, we all have a job to do.
Sorry.
By the way, you were very active today. I was going to ask you.
I know.
Easy
'cause
day at work.
Yeah, it was a
See, it was a
fairly
rough
easy
day.
day.
Sorry,
at
you
work.
Yeah.
guys were talking
It's
way
already
too
10
much.
o'clock.
Yeah, it was a
On the
shit.
chat.
It was
I
a
was
tough day for me.
Jim, you were talking too.
I was at
I'm
work
the
today.
least participant.
I
this
wasn't
week.
talking. I wasn't
I'm
working.
too busy in work.
I was in the office today,
Focus on my job.
doing things for the
Stop
community.
it,
I'm
Smitty.
sure the people
All
care
right.
so much.
I know you guys all wanted to talk about the slap, but I don't think we have any time. So
I just think he did the right thing.
Angie
Anybody said
Coy.
something about my wife?
Two wrongs
Don't make a right.
Three rights make a left.
Jeez.
Would you would have done what he did? Would you have done what he did?
No.
What's that?
Somebody makes fun of your wife. What are you doing?
If it's during an award show,
It's a completely different
yeah, it's
scenario.
like,
Nate, what would you would have done?
Nate, what would you have done?
You know what? I see it from both sides. I actually see it both sides. Because if you know his story, like I was actually reading his book before this even happened. He's got a lot of trauma as a kid.
Yes.
Will or Chris?
Well,
No, Will.
Okay.
And then
That's why
Chris,
he
I
moved
think
down to
Chris
Bel
just
Air.
there things are streaming about Chris, how he used to get robbed all the time when he was a kid, and he had to go to therapy.
There was something that came out with his shrink today.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of trauma in between it all, and then you got to think about the whole red talk thing, and then the thing that she had her entanglement and all that. Like he was embarrassed. Any man would be embarrassed.
Yeah, but he laughed at first. That's the part.
But people laugh to hide pain too. So you know what I mean? Like we don't
I'm fine.
we don't know what he was, but he could have laughed, and then that overfilling of that trigger came, and he relived the moment where everybody's laughing at his wife, and he's not doing anything about it. He's just sitting there watching. So he got up and did something. That's in his book. He saw his mom get assaulted, and he always has felt like a coward because he watched
my
it.
God.
And he didn't do
Oh,
anything.
shit.
Dude, Doc Rivers.
said
Doc
that he-
Rivers just lost his job tonight.
Sixers are maybe a dumpster fire.
Doc isn't blaming the bench tonight. It was more James than the bench. He's calling out Harden.
That's a bold strategy.
Yeah.
Right around playoff
Time for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4-15 tonight, Harden.
I heard that about Will Smith also, Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's what I said. I feel like Will had some pent up aggressions,
yeah, for sure.
and it was just a wrong time.
Yeah. Yeah.
bad
It was.
time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and I'm still not sold that it
It was real.
isn't somewhat orchestrated.
What, to get more coverage?
The
No.
Oscars are going to shit.
That's what I said.
Right.
Get more
Right.
coverage.
Rock is going out on a tour. Who doesn't want to talk about what happened to him? And Will's
Got a book.
saving a little face, right? Like
Yeah, he's got a book.
he's getting blasted about all the other stuff that's going on.
Getting jiggy with
They've
it.
already
book
they've
coming
already
out?
said they're gonna talk about it at the red table already.
Yeah.
All right, we'll
That's all.
talk about that next
Yeah,
week.
which is
We have
her
a
show.
tornado.
and-
Yeah. Smitty, you really scared about this damn
you
tornado?
live in Kansas?
you
worried
not
you
see
worried the
what-
house is gonna fall on you?
Did you not see what the tornado did a month ago to
I
Horsham?
saw what the tornado did
Go
through
drive down
Parkwood.
Horsham Road and you'll
It
see
did the
how
same
severe
thing through
tornadoes
Parkwood.
are.
They were
Right,
roots and
look at what
trees
they did to
everywhere.
that
It
car
went,
dealership.
right behind their house, and guess who slept through it? That guy.
Dude, are you a little nervous about a tornado hitting?
I mean, I don't want to be here when it
Right,
happens. like-
exactly. Right. Trust the process. We're out.
We just go to the basement. We're good.
There's no basement here. What are you gonna do? Stand outside and let
It's
the building fall on you?
Brick building. Jesus.
There's more flatter land out
It was a brick building. Did you see
More
what it did to that
flatter
car
land.
dealership on Street
Where'd
Road?
Where'd you learn
It's
English
late.
like that?
Let's
Wait
go.
a minute, hold
Get
on.
off.
He just said it was a brick building.
Let's
Did
keep
they not
talking
see
about
what it did to that car dealership?
No.
Come on, man. We're out. Peace.
Oh, wow.
Speaking tornadoes.
Yeah, climate change.
Yeah, learn
All right,
about
Jim.
it.
Say
Learn
goodbye
about
to
it.
everyone.
Be good. Be excellent to each other.
Be
Go
excellent to
Birds.
each other. We don't want to get hit by a tornado.
All right, so the Flyers traded.
This is starting to turn into a Steve Librand episode.
You guys
Remember
just
when
want to
he
go
went
out
for like
there and
5
eat the
hours?
pizza. All right. Thank you for hanging out with us again on
You also
another
go to bed.
episode of the Santa Boot First podcast. The assistant principal
Yo.
apparently has got to go, so we're
Andrew
gonna
got a date
wrap
for
it
the
up.
prom.
He's
Andrew
got
has
to
a
get
date for
home.
prom.
Go to his basement at home. His fallout, or what is it
Yeah,
called?
everybody get in your fallout shelters.
Yeah, fallout shelter.
But he had a live announcement to make about
Okay,
something.
live on the end. They all just leave the room.
Yep.
Professionals.
It's
I'm
always
here.
it's always
I'm
the
here,
old-
Jimmy.
It's always the old heads who still drinking, always left at the table.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Problem?
We're just trying to
All right,
be
wrap it up,
professionals.
ladies.
Be professionals.
Come
All
on,
right.
North.
Thank you for hanging out with us on another episode here on a
Yeah,
Thursday
each
night.
other.
You guys keep interrupting me.
Not me,
It's
him.
gonna keep on going. It's just gonna keep on going. At this point, you're annoying Nate more than you're annoying me.
Smitty, shut up.
Yes, the screen's
Yes,
still
so
on.
get
bro.
the hell out of the way.
Yeah, the screen's still on, bro.
All right. Thank you for hanging out with us again on another episode of the Santa Boot First podcast. We will see you next week. Be excellent to each other. Smitty's a jackass.